The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for Best Digital Production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for Best Play-by-Play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Wapun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmson Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening and welcome to Veterans Memorial Field, and it is opening night conference-wise for the Waupun Warriors getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers and a battle for the Little Brown Jug going on here tonight in this very fall-like and windy night here in Waupun. Steve Wooderhack with you, Randy Yarmga joining me. We've got Cam and the stream team here, and we are ready to bring you some Waupun Warrior football on a very football things to work on defensively in that ball game, but hey, they're 2-0. They're the only 2-0 team in the conference. Everybody else has at least one loss, if not lost both their games so far this season. So a nice start here for Waupun, but we'll see how they do when they get in the South Central Conference here today against Ripon.
Reflecting back on that New Holstein game, I think we didn't give New Holstein
in that ball game. Chase Beam was a beast out there, and Chase with 345 yards passing, a couple touchdowns plus 77 yards rushing, and had 2 touchdowns. And he was a man-child out there. He was just taking people and running them over like a runaway train out there, and that's what I love to see out of a guy.
Waupun really looked good. And again, Steve, credit that offensive line. They gave him a lot of time to look around, survey the field, and when things would break down the field, he was able to tuck it in and run, and he's become a triple threat out there.
Yeah, I love the confidence. And I asked him, he said, my mom and dad told me I'm supposed to play more physical. You're a big guy, play physical. And he took it to heart and taking it to, talking about a weapon out there that can – he's elusive out there. He's got great speed for a guy his size. He's got a very good offensive line in front of him that makes things happen. So, yeah, everything working well. Waupun's offense has just been a juggernaut so far in the 2 games they played this season. Now, I had a chance to talk to Coach Adrian Harson for Waupun, and we'll have that interview coming your way as the pregame show continues live from Waupun High School Veterans Memorial Field. We love this place. Great place to call a game from. Be back with that interview in just a few minutes on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmson Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmson is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmson name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmson Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show. Upon getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers at home here tonight. And chance right now to talk to Adrian Harmson, head coach for the Waupun Warriors. And 2-0 on the season so far in your non-conference games, won both of those. And let's talk about that exciting victory you had last week against the New Holstein.
Yeah, definitely an exciting game. My voice is still trying to recover if you heard from our post-game talk there, interview. But yeah, very exciting game. It came down to the last minute, last couple seconds really with that missed field goal. So it definitely motivates us this week to keep working hard, staying positive, and really bringing the heat here to Ripon at home for the Jug.
So what's the feel, the vibe around the team right now? They feeling pretty good? Know that they're definitely heading in the right direction right now?
Yeah, everyone is doing well. Morale's high. The kids are really starting to see it. After those 2 wins, they're trusting the process. They're getting it. The cultures, it's still developing, but we're definitely headed in that right direction and where we want to be and where we plan to go, later into the season.
Well, you got a big game, your first conference game coming up. You're the only undefeated team in the conference after 2 games, which I find pretty weird that nobody else is 2-0 like you are. But a great start to the season, taking on the Ripon Tigers, who themselves have come off a pretty decisive victory against Clintonville this past week, 54-6. So what do you know about your opponent?
Yeah, they had a huge game against Clintonville there. And then, they played Laconia where, they struggled a little bit there. But, watching film, 2 totally different teams when we were looking at it there. So, definitely not overlooking them. Definitely a great team, great program. And so, we're just going to come ready to play tomorrow and show everyone our best.
Everybody healthy for you right now? No, none of your key players on the injury list right now?
Nope. Yep. Everyone's doing good. Everyone's staying healthy. Every week we get our bumps and bruises, but, it's just rehab and doing what they can to stay healthy and, get back out there on a Friday night.
Okay, well, good talking to you. I'm pretty excited about the game. I mean, I know the community is behind you. Talk about that crowd you had last week, and I think it's going to be at least that big, if not bigger, coming up this week. The whole town seems pretty excited, and a lot of people talking about Waupun football right now. Yeah,
the community there, we always love that and, love the support. It definitely means a lot to, not only myself, but the kids and our coaching staff. And, tonight, or for the game against Ripon, it is going to be a pink out game. And when I say pink, I say actually a blue out game. It's going to be for prostate cancer awareness. So, a lot of the money that we raise for tonight's game is going to be going towards that recipient and really helping them with their struggles through their cancer journey. So, if you're listening and if you plan on coming to the game, make sure you're wearing that blue and help support that recipient there.
Okay, well, it's been fun watching you so far. I'm looking forward to being at one of your games coming up this season. So good luck tonight against Ripon.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, Adrian Harson joining us, head coach of the Waupun Warriors, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show in just a few minutes. Waupun getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers on Radio Plus.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Planning to build? You need Pino. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pino. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapino.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapino.com and learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Well, I just had that interview with Coach Adrian Harson, and I'm Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgo with me, and here at Veterans Memorial Field, Waupun only has 4 home games in the regular season, and this is the second one already, and after that it'll be a lot of road games. Got to try to figure out where Adams Friendship is exactly. I don't think I've been in that area at all, but here we go. Waupun taking on Ripon. It's always a great rivalry, the Little Brown Jug at stake on this one, and Ripon. This game 21-0 to Laconia, but then they played Clintonville last week and they really took it to them 54-6, and the guy who we're going to be calling his number throughout the entire night will be Eric Cumber. He had 26 carries, 368 yards, 6 touchdowns in that ball game, so yeah, he's the guy. He's the workhorse. I think there's only been, out of all the carries they've had this season as a team, there's only been maybe 10 other times it was not him carrying the ball in the 2 games that they played. So you just got to stop that one guy out there. But something definitely going in a positive direction, it sounds like, with some of the Ripon coaches I talked to, and Vince Propson talked to him. And definitely things are trending in the right way for Ripon.
Yeah, Ripon was a program that was really down for quite a while, and I think you're absolutely right. They're trending upward. They're starting to believe a little bit, and I was a little shocked when I saw the 50-plus they put up last week, and I thought, boy, how good are they? And then I did look at Clintonville, and they got beat by 52 games this season, so maybe they're not, but Ripon's obviously better. You still don't put up 50 and have a guy rush for 6 touchdowns unless your program is on the upswing and starting to figure things out.
Yeah, Clintonville was 2-7 this last year, and the year before that they had won 3 games, so they've won 5 games in the last 2 years, so not a real good program, but at least you're showing that you're dominant over somebody out there. And for a while, Waupun had those 0-for seasons where it didn't matter who you played. You were going to get beat by this team, and you just didn't have that winning thing going on in your mind. But I think Waupun has that right now. They believe they can win these games. They seem very confident. When I talked to Logan Prawl and some of the guys for Chase Beam, but they seem pretty confident going into the season. That's what you want. You got to believe you can win and know how to win. And they really competed last week when they were kind of back on their heels, back and forth, but they fought and they ended up winning. So I like the attitude that they bring into these games now.
And you and I often talk about, football is that sport that kind of brings communities together, and you're starting to feel that now. You can see it out here. People are showing up, and people are talking about it at the grocery store, downtown, wherever. They're starting to talk about Waupun football, and that tells you that the program's in the right direction and that it's something to be reckoned with, and hopefully it continues. I actually saw Tasha and Abby the other day, and they were down here painting the field or something. Yeah. So they're all excited about it, too.
They're all in.
2 of our moms, really involved.
Yeah, it's fun. You can see it right now. I mean, look at how much the bleachers are filling up here in Waupun. We've had some times where you could just throw something out there with your eyes shut and you wouldn't hit anybody for sure. Right now, it's packing it in pretty tight here. Of course, tackle prostate cancer, the thing that they're pushing here tonight. A lot of people bought a T-shirt for it, and you got a cancer T-shirt on, and this is a good cause. I threw some money at it to grab myself a T-shirt, but nice cause here tonight. A lot of people wearing the blue to help support the fight against prostate cancer and helping somebody in need a little help right now going through that battle. And not really giving us a name from asking around. That's fine with that, but but we definitely have our thoughts and prayers out to who's ever battling it, anybody who's battling it, that they never have to go through that they can kind of beat it here. So, again, a good cause here tonight, wearing the blue instead of the pink that they normally have in the breast cancer awareness nights.
Yeah, we see so much of that, the pink out the rink, pink night for the breast cancer. But we know that, for men, prostate cancer is number one killer out there, too.
Well, we've been talking about Waupun, about how they're playing so well right now. And, boy, I tell you, those big boys on the front line are taking care of business here for Waupun and giving Chase Beam a lot of time and making some nice holes up there. Got to give them a lot of credit for Waupun's success so far in the season.
Absolutely. You talk about the entire offensive line, then you have to start throwing in the tight ends who are at Waupun. They'll use Close to Bore, they use Isaiah Thurk, and then I think actually Logan Prawl, the other wide receivers like Rediker, as well as Gopalin in the backfield. They're all good blockers. They block for each other downfield, and that sometimes all it takes is just get in the way and maybe throw a little bit of body on somebody, and those guys are so skilled that'll give them a little crack and allows them to go for big gains. So I think as a team they've really bought into blocking for each other.
Just take a look at the offensive line for Waupun. Jack Toutant is the right tackle, 6'2", 205-pound junior. Braden Krause, 6 foot, 230-pound senior, is the right guard. Center is Noah Gould. I love that name. And he is 5'10", 244, just the right size that you want in that center position. He's just a junior. Sawyer Bruin, 6'1", 230-pound senior, is the left guard. And the left tackle is Adrian Gishwin, and he is 6'4", 250-pound sophomore. So you got some youth out there, some guys coming back for another season, if not a couple seasons, for Waupun in that offensive line. And just one guy in that backfield that's been impressing us ever since last year, and that's Graham Gopalin. What an elusive player and a great defender out there, too, when he got his chances with that. I've been really loving what I've been seeing out of Graham Gopalin so far, end of last year all the way into this year.
Yeah, when you see him, out of uniform, he's not that big a guy. He's not that cut, ripped up, super running back type looking guy. But I'll tell you what, he's a tough kid, and you said very elusive, and he's got a lot of heart, and he's fun to watch.
Well, we're going to take a break right now, and we'll come back. We bring you the beginning of tonight's game. It's Waupun at home, first conference game of the season, as they take on the Ripon Tigers. It's always a great rivalry between these two teams. And we'll be back right after this with the beginning of the game here on Radio Plus.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back Just about ready to bring you some action here from Veterans Memorial Field. Ripon Tigers in their white uniforms, black lettering, and, of course, the very bingle-like helmets that they've got, being the Ripon Tigers. And here comes the Waupun Warriors heading out on the field to get things going here tonight. Looking forward to it. Should be a great high school football game. I think everybody's anticipating it now with the crowd. People still coming in here and pouring in. So we're running out of spots here. And I liked it when back in the middle 2000s where we had the other bleachers. We filled both sets of bleachers, and all the standing room was about 2 or 3 people deep all around the field. It's something special going on here, and it's been fun to watch it grow in Waupun.
Yeah, how about the band tonight? They nailed it on the national anthem.
Yeah, yep.
I give them an A+ today.
Yep, they seem pretty fired up when you went by. They were pretty fired up with what's going on here with the team. Again, we looked at the offensive line for Waupun. The other players, of course, in their starting lineup for them, Chase Beam, of course, the quarterback, 6'1", 215 pounds, 193 yards passing a game, 66 yards rushing a game. That's a dual threat there with Chase Beam. He's a big man. In the backfield, you're going to have Graham Gopalin, 105 yards rushing per game so far, senior, and you're going to see Cody Callerud back there too. And he's a 6', 195-pound senior, and he's more of your traditional kind of fullback, straight up the field type of guy, but I've seen him be very effective too so far this season.
Yeah, and it's good to have two guys. If anything would happen to Graham, maybe he just gets a little winded, and maybe he's going to play a little more defense now. And he also runs back kicks and everything else that he does for this team. So, yeah, it's good to have a guy that's got some experience under his belt and ready to go when his number is called.
Waupun will receive to start things out. Of course, that receiving core, like you said before, Isaiah Thurk, Caden Del Ponte, Brennan Redeker, Eli Ewert, Logan Prawl, Owen Klustabor. Any one of those guys could break a play at any given time. They've all shown that's why we've got all those yards for Beam so far on this season. He's got all those targets out there, and these are guys that will go after the ball too. You get Logan Prawl, throw it a 50-50 ball up, he's going to get it 100% of the time.
Yeah, Klustabor and Thurk, big bodies out there in those tight end positions that can shield off the defenders and make a play with good hands. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch this offense.
I said Waupun will start things out. Good talking to Vince Propson beforehand. We know him from Randolph very well.
That's
over
right
there. And you got to say hi to Marv and Liz, his mom and dad. They are tuned in and watching this game. So hello to Marv and Liz. He raised a good boy there. We always enjoy talking to Vince. Always brings a lot of excitement where he goes, and he's good for whatever school he works at. Very positive thing, and things are definitely in the right direction. He says he's getting the weight room all filled up with people, and he's a good guy. I love talking to Vince.
Yeah, good to have an athletic director, activities director that likes the weight room and gets kids in there. Yeah, that's a great bonus.
Yeah, looks like he's been lifting a few weights too.
Yeah.
He even got bigger since he left Randolph. So there we go. Waupun will take in the hands of Graham Gopal at about the 15-yard line. Breaks a few tackles, cuts up over the 30-yard line. On his feet yet. He's off the sideline, and he's off to the races. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown! Waupun 85-yard run back by Graham Gopalin. Just like that. Broke a few tackles early in that run, and then it was gone up the left sideline, and Waupun, 14 seconds into the game, are now leading 6-0. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And we talked about him in that pregame, how special an athlete he is. And I'll tell you what, not only as a running back, but what he adds to punt return and kick return is just amazing. And Waupun's able to start on a short field so often.
I don't know if I ever remember that being the start of a football game going in Waupun's direction. I've seen it going the other way when things weren't going real well on the program. But, yeah, that's Graham. We just talked about him before the game got started here, and he's a special athlete. Followed some nice blocking, and then once he got past everybody, he's got speed. Nobody could catch him.
Chase Beam says, how can I tally up my yardage when I don't get on the field offensively?
There goes my stats.
Wow, he'll take that any day, any day of the week. Yeah, that's exciting stuff.
And Eli Word in to kick the extra point. It is good. Waupun leads 7-0. Back with more of the rest of this ball game. We've only 14 seconds of the game. Waupun leading 7-0. Back after this on RP Sports.
Wow.
Wow, that is crazy.
The ball went off of Eward's hands and went right to him. And we're taking a minute probably.
Yeah, a minute usually, yeah.
We're just going to keep it here because I couldn't hear you with the crowd, so we're just going to keep it here.
Are we live now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're live.
We're keeping it right here. Everybody's people keep it down so Cam can hear what we're saying. Maybe I'll just kind of point at you.
We'll do excitement out there in the crowd. He couldn't hear.
Yeah, we'll just give you a little sign language.
So now people know what we talk about when we think we're on commercial, talking about Chase Beam being not getting his stats and all the other things, which is always in good fun with us. Yeah, what an exciting play there by Gopal.
You brought something up last week that one of the coaches that stopped and talked to me. It might have been Coach Gould that talked to me, but he said you kind of brought up the fact of maybe having both the big tight ends in there, a few more plays, and he goes, I kind of showed a hand of something I might want to do coming up here shortly. We didn't want to show it during the season, but you'll see it eventually. So Waupun leading 7-0, and here's the kickoff. It is taken off the Tiger player at about the 5-yard line and sprinting out to the right side of the field and taken down up right around the 28-yard line.
It's Maddox Cast with the tackle there for Waupun. Sophomore.
Looked like he had a little room over there on the right side. I was getting a little worried that we're going to do a return swap back and forth here, but good job covering that up. Ball sitting at the 28-yard line of Ripon, and we'll see how things are all set up here for the Ripon Tigers. Jackson Nelson, one of the quarterbacks, Nathan Hansen, was some time at the quarterback for the Ripon Tigers, but it'll be Hansen in there to start things out, and they're going to give it right to the guy you know it's going to go to, Eric Humber, who had over 350 yards in that win against Clintonville, just taking it right up the gut. And no secret, they're going to give it right to Eric Humber every chance that they get. No size on Humber, just his number, and he's a senior. But talk about having a monster game, and he's had all the carries this year except for maybe 11 total in 2 games. He's the guy. He's their workhorse. Got to stop him.
Yeah, fairly sizable offensive line for Ripon as well.
I'm going to hand it out to the left side, and Cumber following his blockers out there and taken down after a gain of about 5, maybe 5 yards on the play. We'll give him maybe 6.
Jack Toutant coming down the line.
I was asking Vince, too, what kind of running back is he? And he said, well, he's a pretty strong kid, but he's got a good sense out there of where the openings are. He followed a blocker around that left side, and just a smart running back. Got himself 6 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 4 yards to go now for Ripon.
A lot like Gopal, and just have that feel, that instincts on the field that lead them to good yardage.
Shy of the midfield, Cumber takes it again, and then there you go. The big O. Owen Kustabor in there and really wrapping him up on that one. Number 52, Braden Krause. His arms right around him. And he pretty much gets stuffed. Maybe a yard in the play, makes it a 3rd down and a long 3 to go. Almost 4 yards for a 1st down.
Kustabor, Krause, and Redeker, the 3 of them taking care of business.
Yeah, you got to do it by committee here. You got to be a team thing with Mr. Cumber, otherwise he's gonna burn you. So you got to just try to contain him, and did a great job on that one. So big play here early in the ball game, 3rd down and almost 4 yards to go. Hansen gets the snap. They're just going to hand it to Cumber, and he's going to get stopped right at the 50. Matter of fact, he had to stop because Waupun had the ball kind of tied up. He had to stop so he didn't lose the football. Toutant in that one. Wesley Coons in there, but somebody had to hand around the ball, and he got to go, wait, I can't keep going. This guy's got the football. So it's a 4th down and almost 2 yards to go for a 1st down.
Looks like Ripon's going to go for it, roll the dice here at midfield, and I don't know. See more and more teams doing that now, following the Detroit Lions' theory of just go for it on 4th down all the time and take your chances.
See if Waupun can hold tight here in the middle. If they go up the middle, and they tried a little trickery here, but Yeah, quarterback's going to take it around the right side, and man, he's only got one guy to beat along the right side up to the 30-yard line by Harson. It's finally taken down, but man, just everybody sold out to stop Cumber. And the quarterback, Nathan Hansen, said, man, there is nobody in front of me, and he took off, and luckily Waupun chased him down, but he got himself all the way up to the 12-yard line for a huge first down for Ripon, and plus great field position.
Yeah, it's got to be his longest run of the year, and not that many carries. This Cumber getting the majority of the carries, but yeah, that's why it works so well.
That might be something they weren't showing these last few weeks because they're saving it for this.
Because of non-conference, just like Waupun says. Yes, makes sense.
A couple receivers split out left and right now, and they're going to just hand the ball right up the gut. Cumber on his feet, dives forward, comes up just a little bit short of the goal line, but does get a first down. It'll be first and goal right around the inside the 1-yard line. Just a simple play right up the gut, 11-yard gain. Ripon looking to score and answer that score on Waupun. Taking them a little longer than the 14 seconds it took Waupun to score, but still Cumber pretty impressive running back.
Very patient, looks around, finds holes, follows his blockers.
Hanson gets got a flag on the play as Cumber goes into the end zone, but a flag just as that play was taking off. And
it's going to go against Ripon for illegal motion.
Yeah, a little movement there by Ripon. That'll put him back to about the 6-yard line, so a little bit better odds on this one for Waupun to see if they can stuff him up right now. First and goal at the 6-yard line. 7:47 left here. Again, no clock, no camera, I should say, on the clock right now, so sorry about that. So we'll try to bring that time up as much as we can. But 7:47 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Waupun. We do have the score, I believe, that we're showing you. And that receiver is split out to the left with the Brady Lietzau. Yeah, just another hand off over to Cumber, and he's gets himself right up to about the 5, maybe just barely inside the 5, close to the 4. Looked like he had a little room there for a second, but Waupun shuts the door and gets a minimal gain on that. Makes it a second down and goal of the ball just inside the 5-yard line.
Cody Callerud and Brennan Redeker on the stop.
Second down and goal. Another big play here for the Ripon Tigers and for Waupun's defense. And fake handoff looking in the end zone. They got a player wide open in the end zone. That is a touchdown for Ripon.
I think they're going to get Ripon for an illegal man downfield. That's what it looked like to me. Official was pointing at one of the offensive linemen, and I think he might have, illegal.
Okay.
Illegally downfield.
Okay, that's going to put Ripon going the wrong way, which is good for Waupun. Be a second down and a long way to going here for the Ripon Tigers. Things might not move real fast. It looks like the lead official is a little slow moving out there. You definitely got an experienced crew. Let's move the ball back just outside the 10-yard line. Now second and goal at the 10-yard line.
I think Waupun, they had a lot of penalties when the season opened, that first game, especially the first half, and they've cleaned things up a little bit. They've been
that game last week early was some personal fouls in there that became an issue for Waupun that cost him something. But they're going to one receiver out right, one out left. And Hanson goes back, just missed a tackle in the backfield. They get him anyway in the backfield. Nice job. Some good penetration on that, and finally taking him down at the end of it was Redeker. Yep. That moves him out just inside the 13-yard line. It'll be a third down and goal with the ball almost 13 yards out. Good penetration that time. Ripon does not throw the ball a whole lot. I think they were only like 1 for 2 passing in that last game.
Didn't need to.
1 for 2, 23 yards.
Yeah, they didn't need to.
It's one of those games maybe you want to a little bit work on it. Hanson again going back to a pass, is being chased now. Thirk trying to chase him on the right side and throws it in. It's intercepted in the end zone. Interception by Wesley Coons. Coons with the interception in the end zone. What was the official? Say, Waupun's ball right at the 20 in that interception. Nice job by Coons getting right, just threw it kind of right to him. Couldn't help but catch it.
Give the big assist to Cody Calleroot. He was putting the pressure on.
Chasing him down.
Yeah, and he made some contact right as the ball was coming out of his hand, and that's what caused that ball to flutter. And what a break here for Waupun.
That ball was first and goal. The ball inside the 1 yard line. Yeah, it looks like they were for sure going to score, but then they had that motion, and that pushed him back to the 5 yard line, and then just kept on going backwards. So Waupun gets it back, escape, and dodge a bullet on that last drive by Ripon.
Calleroot in that linebacker position, going up and filling on the wing out there, and really got after the quarterback. Super job.
Two receivers out left, two right. Waupun's first offensive play of the ball game. And too much time for Waupun, or delay a game.
That doesn't seem like there was. Wow.
I didn't feel like that was a long time. I didn't have that feel with it. Okay, first down and 15 yards to go. They got some little beef up in the front line there for Ripon with a big Will Guthrie up there along with John Moreno Valdez playing the interior part of the line. A little size up there. Four receivers out on the right side for Waupun. Here goes Beamer on the right side, and a nice, he leads him a little bit too much. That could have been off to the races. A little bit too much. Was streaking up the sideline was Logan Prowl, but just let him a little bit too much. They could have caught him in stride. It could have been another 6 on the board.
4-man front for Ripon, and then that time they sent the middle linebacker. Both linebackers walked up into gaps like they were going to both blitz. One of them dove out, the other one came and gave a little extra pressure. But, yeah, Beam doing a nice job moving the pocket.
Yeah, that was great. He was on the run with that, and it looked like the numbers added up. We had 4 guys over. They did not have 4 people over here guarding over on that side. But just in motion again is Logan Prowl putting the strong side on the left side now. 3 receivers out there on the left. Beam with the ball, looking up the field. In trouble right now, and he's going to get away from trouble. Good job. A good job by Waupun. They're going to look up the field, and there's Logan Prowl all alone at the 50. He streaks down. He's got one guy to beat. Cuts it back to the right. They got him by the shirt and take him down, a shirt tackle down to the about 11-yard line. Logan Prowl all alone, and man, the elusiveness of Chase Beam to get away from looked like he was going to go down inside the 5-yard line. He spun around, got a nice block to free him up, and he found Logan Prowl about midfield, and Logan off to the races, but just a shirt tackle took him down at right around the 10 or 11-yard line. 11.
Wearing the tackle prostate cancer shirt, the blue one, and got pulled out.
Yeah.
Man.
Waupun sitting at first down and 10. They can get a first down inside the 1-yard line. Graham Gopalin, now Beam's going to hang on to it. He gets inside the 10, maybe down to the 9-yard line, gains 2. So a second down and about 8 yards to go for Waupun at the 9-yard line of Ripon.
Unofficially, I have that for 75 yards there from Beam to Prowl. A lot of whistles going on out here. Not sure what a lot of discussion between we got an officials timeout. Okay. I think they're bringing the trainer over for somebody on the Ripon side.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. That would have been 74, 75 yards. That's quite a play.
That is quite a play.
I tell you, Waupun, they've got just this might be one. It brings me back to the 2000s in a different way with what Waupun can do. This a little more of a passing team, and that was a team that could grind it out on the ground, but they had a quarterback that could throw too with Rasmussen and Mueller back in the days. But here's just unbelievable. This is what people like to come and see too, a little offense out there from their team that they're following. Waupun has got a lot of weapons. Throw on the right side, some blocking ahead of Logan Prowl, and he is in the end zone. A 9-yard connection. Waupun in the end zone again, leading now 13-0. Beam to Logan Prowl for a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Little bubble screen there, and Waupun puts Closebore in motion. He gets out to that right side, becomes another blocker, and Yeah, that quick pitch down the line. Those can be a little dangerous, but Beam's got that strong arm. He can zing it out there in a hurry. By the time the defense sees what's going on, there's 2 or 3 guys blocking on them, and easy for Prahl to get into the end zone.
Eli Ewart comes in to kick the extra point now for Waupun.
His last kick was really good.
Ball is up, and that one, too, with plenty of distance on it. And Waupun now leads 14-0 with 4:53 left in the first quarter. Back with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
4:53 left in the first quarter. Waupun scores 9-yard touchdown pass to Logan Prahl. And they kick off, ball taken right around the 10-yard line by Brady Lietzau. Cuts it back over to the left, and Waupun all over it. Taking him down, doesn't quite make the 20-yard line, back at about the 17 or 18-yard line.
I am impressed with Ewart's leg strength. He's only a sophomore. What a good kicker he's become.
We talked last week about New Holstein and their kicker,
Yeah.
and that's going to come into play. That could be you could have a game-winning kick in a ball game, and we almost lost one that way last week. But we have a guy that can probably kick from about 35 yards or so out there, maybe more. I don't know, but that's a nice little weapon, and a consistent extra points is
right
really
down
nice.
right down the middle on both of his kicks. And I think he's 3 for 3 on the season.
The ball is loose right now, and it's down right around the 15-yard line. Looks like they jump back on it. It's like one of the big linemen got on top of the ball. Weston Page, maybe, 52. So that pushes them back a couple yards. It'll be a second down and 12 yards to go.
People love to come and see offense. They also like to see good defense and hard hitting and scrambling after the ball. And Waupun, if their defense continues to improve, they're going to be a team to reckon with.
Again, the guy to watch out for, Eric Humber. Going to hand it to him. He's going to try to head up the middle, but Waupun stuffs that up at the 20-yard line. He'll pick himself up. Still going to be a third down and 8, so pick up of about 4 on that one by Cumber.
Calarud, Cruzy on the tackles, doing a good job up front. They moved close to Boer in the inside there. He's playing right defensive tackle now.
Gishwin also up in there, that interior line, and I'm going to seal that stuff up the middle. Going back to pass now is Hanson sprinting out. He's in trouble right now, and he incomplete. Tried to find, but overshot him. He was in trouble. It was Hanson being chased down in the backfield, and tried to get it to his running back, Cumber, but it's a little too hot to handle, too close, and incomplete. Makes it a 4th down and 8. The ball sitting at their own 20-yard line. They're going to have to punt the ball away.
Waupun winning the battle of the trenches, both sides here.
Yeah, they're going at it right now. They're getting in there in a hurry.
Yeah, that's where games are won and lost with those guys that don't get all the recognition. Doing a great job.
I'm leading 14-0 with 3:24 left. They're going to let that one bounce and kind of clear away from it right now, and it's going to be touched right around the 47-yard line. That's where Waupun will take it. The 47-yard line of Ripon, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Punt was nearly blocked. I don't know who was in there, but I just missed it by maybe a foot or two. Waupun, I said, up front they're getting it done. They're blowing gaps. They're starting to make tackles, and
Well, Waupun has won the Brown Jug the last 2 years, haven't they? But they said Ripon they had 32-30 in getting the Brown Jug. They had a nice streak in there before that 2 games that Waupun got it. They had a nice little streak that Ripon was winning it, but still means a little something yet to bring that back home.
That Brown Jug's been going on for decades, on and off. There were some years where these teams did not play each other. And
look right down the sideline to Logan Prawl. He's got some blockers in front of him. Crosses the 40, the 30, accelerates. He's going to head up the field and into the end zone. No, we got a flag way back early in that play. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're going to get Redeker for the hold there. He kind of reached out and grabbed the arm and might have been the one that freed up Prawl for the long. And it's going to come back.
Impressed with Logan. He got there, and all of a sudden he's got another gear, and he put in that extra gear and flew by everybody, but the flag was already in the ground by that time, and they're going to bring this one back. Exciting ball here for Waupun.
Not like the Tigers don't know who Logan Prawl is.
No, they know.
They know who he is, and we have seen him go in motion a few times. When he does, we're seeing, somebody going man-to-man with him, and the safeties are also shifting over to that side of the field wherever he goes, so he's getting a little bit of double coverage, or at least a man and a half that's shading his side. So, yeah, right now he's still getting it done. Such a talented athlete.
Yeah, we're down to 3:09 left in the first quarter. Officials stopping play right now. We have a little discussion with the lead official. You might want to meet him over where he's at.
Yeah,
back there.
That gentleman can barely walk.
Yeah, looks
like he has a bad back issue.
Yeah. It's not an easy sport to have some physical problems because you got to get up the field about back and forth. But
I'm thinking they're talking about where they spotted the ball there, because the flag came way down there.
right at the 40 is where that flag was sitting, right at the 40-yard line. When I looked up, it was just outside of it. Decided to keep it right where it's at. Goldpollen's going to get the ball, cuts off to his right, breaks some tackles. Oh, and he gets tripped up. That was a nice tackle there by Brady Leedsau, because Goldpollen could have went for a while after that. Gets the ball up to just shy of the 48-yard line on the Waupun side. Makes it a second down and about 15 yards ago, almost 16. Down to 2:40 and counting down. I see the bonfires lighting up. Some people over there on the deck out on the west side of the field, up on the deck there. So hopefully they're tuned in right now, getting to watch the game from up there. Nice spot to watch it from. No more swimming. They got to get that pool covered up like I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Second down and 15, and he's going to throw it behind the intended receiver, Graham Goldpollen. Incomplete pass, stops the clock at 2:17. Third down, and 15 yards to go for Waupun.
Logan Prawl streaking down the right sideline on that play.
He's got a ways to go to get back.
I'm getting my wind sprints in here, my conditioning.
He got that longer shirt now because of the shirt tackle he had on him earlier in the game when he got down to the 10. Yeah, what a great night. It's just fun to be a Waupun guy, both of those Waupun guys looking out and seeing just such a solid crowd of people here. A great student section, great support from the kids in the high school for a successful football team. Great start here against Ripon, up 14-0.
Waupun's got to go. The clock's ticking down on them. They had to call a timeout.
Timeout for Waupun. Let's take a timeout. Back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior football on Radio Plus.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
I want to thank Chase Beam for waiting for us to get back. Beam goes back to pass now. A 3rd down and 15 to go, looking way down the field and overshoots Logan Prawl again. So that's an incomplete pass, making it a 4th down and 15. And the ball sitting right at the 48-yard line of Waupun. Waupun's going to punt it away as they're bringing Eli Ewert in to do the punting duties. We're going to hear a lot about Eli this season yet. Just a sophomore, but he's a future quarterback. He's the lead runner for having that position, kind of being groomed for that, getting a little JV time as a quarterback too to get some snaps in.
I believe Waupun has only punted one time this entire season, and that was one where Chase Beam lined up like he was going to run a play.
Ooh, that one is, Waupun's going to be giving the ball up at the 42-yard line, bobbled by Ewert. Has to fall forward on the ball, and Ripon will get it back with 2:08 left in the first quarter yet. 1st and 10 for the Ripon Tigers, so they get a big break. Great field position. 1st and 10 now for Ripon, but Waupun leading 14-0 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard.
Looks like there's a flag down on the play here. Not sure, or that's somebody's equipment.
Somebody has dropped it.
That's our back official there. Picking it up.
Picking it up. Okay.
Just fell out of my pocket. Sorry, fellas.
Okay. Okay, so a 1st and 10 for Ripon. This is a big break for the Tigers here in the ball game. Pine leading 14-0. Still in the first quarter yet. Long first quarter. Harson hands the ball over to Cumber and gets a nice hole up the middle and doesn't get touched until about 5 yards up the field. Just drove after that, bringing people with him. Gets himself a nice gain, and it should be a 1st down. They're moving the sticks finally on that.
1st down, Tigers.
The ball's at the 32-yard line of Waupun. And he hits those holes hard. He's nice running back for Ripon. 353 yards he had last week against Clintonville. It's crazy.
That's a season for some guys.
And Cumber breaks a few tackles, spins around, and gets himself maybe about 4 yards on the play, almost up to the 29-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and about 6 yards to go now for the Tigers. 134 and counting down here in the ball game.
Callerud in the backfield kind of blowing that play up and not able to complete the tackle, but slow down, Cumber down long enough so the rest of the Warriors could get there.
One receiver out left, one out right for the Ripon Tigers. And going back to pass is Harson looking down towards the end zone. And that one, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver down there, number 5, Noah Michael. In that area, Hayden Gibbs was down there, but maybe kind of threw him off a little bit and trying to haul it in. Makes it a 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Certainly if you're Hanson, the quarterback, that's a play you want your receiver to make for you. Opportunity was there.
That's what I see out of the Waupun's receivers. Like I said before, 50-50 balls. These guys go after it, and they don't just kind of wait for the ball to come to you. They go up and they go get it.
It's a hard skill to teach. Some kids just have that.
Yeah, just competitive nature. Hanson again going back to pass. He's in trouble right now. Ball is loose. And it looks like they got back on it, but way back from about the 44-yard line. The big lineman, number 71, getting on top of it, Mueller-Wolf, Owen Mueller-Wolf, who's putting the pressure on Randy.
Yeah, I think that was actually Hayden Gibbs again. He came from a blitz there, and certainly one of the guys that was in there.
A nice high five on the sidelines. Paul Ramirez over there, one of the assistant coaches, but a great job by Gibbs. Again, a big difference. Nice to have a guy that size that can get inside, but also guard guys down the field. He's about 6'4" or 5. Low kick that partially blocked, maybe?
I think it was blocked.
It's going to just roll up to right around the 24-yard line or so. Put it down to the 24. Waupun gets it back, dodges a bullet after giving Ripon really good field position to start that drive. So they stopped him up and get it back. See if Waupun can get back to work with 19 seconds left in the first quarter, leading 14-0 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard.
Waupun has come close on a number of plays here tonight. It could have gone for a touchdown, maybe one block away, maybe a little bit of an overthrown ball here and there, but yeah, you just have that feeling that they're looking to put some big points on the board.
So here we go. Waupun had their chances, had one called back after a long touchdown and a couple maybe off-the-mark passes for the Warriors. So here we go. 1st and 10 now for Waupun. Sitting on their own 24-yard line. Beam looks to pass. In a little trouble right now. He's going to go down and lose 3, maybe 4 yards on the play right to about the 20 or 21-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd down and 13 to go now for Waupun. Thanks to all the computers logged on, 154 computers out there watching Waupun Warrior football. Thanks for joining us. We're done with one quarter. Let's take a minute break. Back with the second quarter after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga back here for the second quarter. What a beginning to the game today, Randy. Lead off the game, a 85-yard touchdown run back by Graham Gopalin, and Waupun found themselves up 7-0 with just 14 seconds in the ball game.
Yeah, we talk about Graham's ability and how he can change a game, and it doesn't always have to be on offense. Special teams, punt return, kick return, he's such a special player.
2nd and 13 for Waupun, and another blitz, and going down is Chase Beam, and Waupun's going the wrong way right now. John Moreno Valdez gets there in a hurry, and Waupun's going backwards fast right now.
Yeah, that was just a straight-out blitz, and nobody touched him.
Yeah, he came in fast. He's pretty good speed for a guy that size and stature. Waupun in trouble right now. 3rd and 23 yards to go with the ball back to the 10-yard line. They need to get up to the 34-yard line for a first down, so need, if nothing else, try to dig out of this hole just a little bit. Early going of the second quarter. Waupun leading 14-0. Beam looking to pass. He's got a little guy open downfield. And that's in and out of the hands of Del Ponte down the field. He was even showing his hands. He was way past everybody. It was a perfectly thrown ball by Beam, right in the money about the 45-yard line. Drop pass. And Waupun's got the punt from deep in their territory.
Oh, my goodness. That was probably a breakaway touchdown. Waupun's had their opportunities.
I want to thank Cindy Dunham. So Let's Go Warriors checking in right now. I want to check in. Let us know you're out there. And kind of a low snap and a quick little punt, and that got blocked, and it's going along the goal line. It's going to go out right by the goal marker on the goal line. Right by the pylon they have over there, and I don't know what Worst possible. Did it get in the end zone so that we could, if he hits that, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's in the end zone?
I would say that should be in the end zone.
That's what the whole pylon's about. So
a lot of discussion by the officials here tonight. Got to get the old electronic rule book out and look it up quick because they're not sure on some of these things. Trying to get them right. At least they're huddling. And
it's a kind of unusual one there. But
that is an unusual play.
It would have to be that the ball was in the end zone, and it's a safety. It looks like he's calling a safety. So, boy, Waupun looking just in total control, but now they give up 2 points, and Ripon's going to get the ball in fairly decent territory. Waupun will have to punt it back.
Free kick coming here, and that's something that you don't probably work on very often in practice, so got to make sure you get the right coverage on this play as well. That'll be kicked from the 20-yard line, I believe.
Wow. Bad turn of events there, and Ripon's going to get it back. A few other people checking in. Nick Rush, heard of that guy. He did his game. He had a Fond du Lac game yesterday, so he's freed up tonight. So said everything looks good. Lori Klebs, a great job. Graham, Maya, Cards 85. Waupun get rid of their away side bleachers, they asked. And, they did that some years ago. They were ready to fall. I didn't feel safe.
Yeah, they were dangerous.
They were dangerous, and they had like that fiberglass type stuff or whatever it was, but you're getting slivers every time they weren't wooden bleachers.
Yeah, that was a safety issue, and they came down, and there's some talk about maybe, I think if Waupun would become a really big winning program and starting to fill this place up, that they would potentially maybe put something on that side again for the visiting. Maybe the Winterac family could make a donation of about that. Bleachers are not cheap, I know that.
No, we were here with this whole bleachers. You probably were down here too, helping out for a lot of those days when they were working on this. It was a community project to come up with the money for one thing, and then a ton of people came out and helped out, put these bleachers together.
Dan Williams, one of the big guys heading it up, he was the concrete man, and he volunteered and donated a lot of his efforts.
So this is a big boomer kick, a nice kick that's going to get about the 34-yard line where it's picked up by Brady Leedsow, and really didn't want to take it up the field a whole lot more. And a couple players going at it. Right now, some blocking out there right in front of us, but no harm, no foul out there. And pretty good kick, though. That was about as good most as you could really hope for, and the ball's going to be at the 36 now. So nice job by Eli to just boom one down the field.
You have that option. You can either kick it off a tee or you can free punt it. Sometimes teams punt it to try and get the hang time.
Randall Redmond checking in. So nice job, Randy and Steve.
Thank you.
Have had a couple of busy days.
Comes the blitz from Waupun.
He goes Cumber with the ball. He's just elusive. He just knows how to kind of skirt away from the would-be tacklers without making too much of a drastic cut. And he's got himself another gain of about 11 yards up to the 47-yard line of Ripon. Also, TV Vid Pro. Looks like your camera work is figured out. It was a little rough last week with some of our newer camera people we have, but it sounds like we're getting some good compliments about the camera work right now. Cam, our director for tonight. Glad to have him along. He can come along with us anytime. Again, Tecumber, he runs into a wall and fights himself up to maybe the 49-yard line. He's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play, just shy of midfield.
Adrian Gish went on the hit right there. He's a big guy. He said only a sophomore. You talked about him earlier, 6'4", 250.
Yeah.
There's a guy spent a little time in a weight room. He could probably walk around at 260, 265 while he's still in high school. And
you got some big guys they've got a couple more years of high school ahead of them when you throw Klustebor in there too. Yes. And a few other guys. I mean,
they got the length, and that's why there's so much opportunity for their bodies to grow.
And this time the guy Cumber in the backfield, he's going to lose about 5 yards on the play. The Warriors all over that one.
Corbin Grunwald. Another sophomore. A lot of young players on this Waupun team.
And somebody told me that's a class to watch for when those guys, for these next few years, as these guys are in high school making a difference right now. That's the class that's going to be maybe some real glory years, they said. But I think we've got some stuff going on this year that's big things that can happen. Third down at about 13 yards to go now, with the ball back to the 40-yard line. Of course, they got a different quarterback in right now. That one almost intercepted. Like I said, they do go between a couple of quarterbacks, and they've got Jackson Nelson in. Waupun does their job and going to force another punt, 4th down and 13 yards to go.
Timon Alsma hit him right in the chest there. It's tough sometimes. You're not expecting it. You're looking to time it up and when you can make the hit. And all of a sudden the ball clears through and hits you. We got too many guys on the field right now. We got problems, I think. No.
End over end kick going to the 25-yard line, and Graham Gopal tries to get the corner. He gets it, gets up to the 40, stiff arms, and goes down at the 42-yard line. A physical tackle there by Vincent Mink. But a nice run back there by Graham Gopal. He's just playing some physical ball out there right now. Waupun not doing real good the last drive and a half that they've had. They've got to kind of clean things up and get that flow going again.
Graham's going to come out and take a little breather there. That was a pretty good hit. And yeah, he's a guy, boy, he sure flips the field when he's on special teams. I mean, you talk about people not being able to field a tough punt like that and maybe rolls another 10 yards. Then he steps up, and it's probably a 20, 25-yard difference just by having the courage to make it happen.
And hand the ball off, this time to Calleru going around the right side. He's going to carry people with him into Ripon territory. 8:46 left and counting down here in the first half. Nice run there by Cody Calleru. Takes it up to the 49-yard line. There'll be a second down and a little over a yard to go for a first down, and that's what he does. He just gave it to him. He's going to hit straight up the field, and he does it with a purpose out there. Nice gain.
Yeah, 9 yards on that carry. First carry of the game for Calleru.
Oh, and Klustebor in motion because he was bear hunting this past weekend. Talk about making me not feel very manly. I don't hunt, and he's out there hitting people out in the field. Then he's out there bear hunting when he gets some free time. And a nice little carry again up to the 45-yard line, a first down for the Warriors. 8:04 and counting down in the half. Randy Redmond said he remembers George Ballman and Wayne Mauser. Wayne Mauser is here doing some radio, I believe, for
Ripon?
I don't think the Ripon station. I think it's for like the Berlin station he works for. Maybe Wautoma, I'm not sure. He was doing mornings in Wautoma there for a while. Here we go. It's still on his feet yet and still fighting for something on that one. Logan Prawl over there along the right side. He's going to pick up maybe 3 yards on the play, makes it second down and 7 yards to go. These Waupun guys, they just don't go down. They're going to get maybe an extra yard, 2, maybe even more. They fight to get some more extra yards at the end of every play. They finish hard.
Unusual score here if you're joining us late, 14-2.
Yeah.
Which came on a blocked punt. The safety did.
And that was a crazy play, too. Recovers, though, and the ball back on the move right now, and then we've got a flag.
Coming from the far side, the official right near that.
Yeah, see, Del Ponte was clapping when they made the call, so you knew what was going on. So that takes it up the field up to right around the 42-yard line. Be a second down and 2 yards to go now.
Possibly Waupun keep the ball on the ground here, maybe grind it out. A lot of time left here in this first half. Nope.
Beam going back to pass, looking way down the field. He's got an open receiver. Logan Prawl says, I'll take it, and I'll bring it right just short of the end zone. Logan Prawl goes up and hauls that one in. Ball wasn't a 37.
Yeah, it was. That's about a 36-yard pass, and they needed 37 for the touchdown.
Looks like maybe not even a half a foot from the end zone. Didn't quite get it into the end zone, but there's one of those plays where you feel very confident when that ball was halfway down there. Logan's going to get this. He's going to go up and just grab it. Just like you go grab a rebound in a basketball game, he will get those every time.
It's amazing. With all the attention he draws, he's still able to get behind the defense, find himself open.
Here's your two big tight ends side by side, either side of the quarterback. They give it over to Graham Gopal, and I think Graham Gopal takes it in. Touchdown for Waupun. Got to make sure it wasn't Callery that came in, but Graham takes it in the end zone. Drooling 6 inches. He brings it in, but great job by Waupun. Kind of coming out of some of those bad situations that they put themselves into unscathed except for the 2 points, and now got themselves up 20-2 with 6:07 left in the half.
I heard from a few of my acquaintances in Ripon that they were really looking at this game as a test to see where their program is at. They're not kind of unsure with their non-conference schedule and hoping to compete here with Waupun.
He worked in for the extra point. Just booms it through again, no problem. And Waupun now leads 21-2. 6:07 left in the half. We'll take a break, come back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior football after this.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Welcome back. Steve Winterhack with you along with Randy Arm. You got Cam as our producer here today, doing a great job, our camera crew.
Doing a great job on the cameras as well, yeah.
It's good to get those positive comments.
Makes our lives a little easier, doesn't it?
We don't have the monitors in front of us either when we're doing the games, so we don't know what's really going on until afterwards. Kind of a squibby kick that is taken to the 22-yard line and taken up right around to the 36-yard line. That stops that play right there.
Number 22 of the Tigers.
Landon Stagger, along with Maddox Cast, special teams guys.
I met Landon's mom over at the Britton House, and she said, anybody watch Waupun football or anything about it? I said, I call their games on Friday nights. You're talking to a guy that knows it, but she said, I got a son on the team, and then she said, and I said, was that Stagger or Steger? She said, Stagger.
Stagger.
I said, we'll remember that. Very proud mom, and the son making her even prouder, getting that tackle on that one. And getting chased around the left side. Great job, Waupun all over that one. Maybe a slight gain. Owen Pustebor in on that tackle, along with number 52, Braden Krause in on it. A little shooken up after that play, but he'll just gain maybe a yard and a half on the play. Second down and a long 8 to go.
I am so impressed with Klostebor. Man, playing the right defensive tackle. It comes all the way to the left sideline and outraces the quarterback to that edge there, makes the hit.
5:23 and counting down in the half. Yeah, he can go sideline to sideline. You saw him with that pick 6 from 80 yards out over at Partyville in the first game of the season. He's got some wheels, very mobile for a big guy. Rolling out to his right as Hanson looks up the field and he finds Cumber, the one guy you don't want to have the ball. Goes over the top of the defender for Waupun and get themselves into Waupun territory. First down now for the Ripon Tigers.
Just outside the 35.
And he's another one of those guys, if you throw it up there, he's going to go and grab it for you. So nice little play there by the Tigers. They get it up to the 36-yard line.
Well, we talked about Ripon, and I think they are a much improved team here. They're competing, and they definitely have some players. They got a pretty decent line. They're going to give teams some fight this season. Giving Waupun a little bit of a battle right now.
Yeah, there's some size. There's definitely some athletes out there for Ripon, and like Vince Propson said, things are definitely trending in the right direction at Ripon High School, which is good to hear. And that play is going to stop before it gets going.
Timeout.
And a timeout taken by Ripon. We'll do the same. We'll take a timeout. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Hey, you sure do like to sneeze.
Where did I put the keys?
It's the dust in the air. You like to sneeze.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. We will get your air clean, system more efficient, and home safe. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphaseComforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Crack the window in here for a breeze.
Call Allphase so you don't sneeze.
Steve and Randy with you back at Veterans Memorial Field. A beautiful night for football. A great crowd here watching a pretty dominant performance by the Waupun Warriors, up 21-2 with 4:33 left. Your thoughts on the game so far, Randy?
Yeah, I think, Ripon's a better team than they have been over the last few years, and Waupun's much better. And I'm impressed with the offensive line, defensive line for Waupun, and they certainly have a lot of weapons on offense, so it's going to be a fun season to watch these guys. But a little shout-out to the barrage over there.
Yep, the barrage is up and running. I can see the lights on over there.
We can see your TV, guys.
Yeah. Here goes Cumber around the left side, still on his feet again. He just takes those chunks of yards out. And one of the coaches for Waupun told me he might not be heading down the field for like a 60, 70-yard gain, but he's going to get you, 8, 9, 10 yards at a time, and that's what he's been kind of doing when he has found the opportunities.
He's going to move the chains, and that's what you want to do in high school football. Get those first downs, keep possession of the ball. It's one way of slowing down Waupun's offense. Don't give them the football for long periods of time.
Down to 4 minutes and counting down here in the first half. Waupun up 21-2. Ripon on the move right now. Cumber is going to get hit after a gain up to close to the 20-yard line. 21. Picks up 4 yards on the play. Makes it a 2nd down and 6 to go for the Tigers.
Cumber's so good when Waupun has a good defensive stand. He still picks up 4 yards because they probably got hit around 2.5 yards and then gained another 1.5 yards. Just pure strength, leg drive.
2 receivers split out to the right now for Ripon. Nathan Hansen, again, the quarterback, gets over to Cumber around the right side, and he just knocks over one of the Waupun defenders, spins around, and he gets taken down close to the end zone, but just a little shy, about a yard out.
We got a player down for Ripon right now.
Maybe a bit of their fullback that they always have in there. Looks like possibly so. He's a little slow to get up. Let's take a break right now. An injury timeout. Ripon looking to try to score here with 3:17 left. Waupun leading 21-2. Back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back and getting off the turf right now. Kyle Schlellheim was not on the pregame memo and meeting when they were giving all the pronunciations, but it's good to see that he's going off on his own power right now, just a little shaken up. Waupun in some trouble right now, just ball sitting at the 1 yard line, 1st and goal now for Ripon. They give it to the guy that got him down there, and in the end zone, standing up, is Eric Cumber. First touchdown of the ball game for the Ripon Tigers. Waupun leading now 21-8. 3:09 left in the half, but
appears like Ripon's going to go for the 2-point conversion. Don't see any T's coming out there.
I got a guy. It looks like their quarterback's going to be coming in, loosening his leg up right now. Okay. Nathan Hansen. Like a pretty good kick on his practice, and the other quarterback, Jackson Nelson, the holder on this one.
Yeah, he had to run down the tee over there late getting on the field.
Snap is up and down, and ball through the uprights, and Waupun now just leading 21-9 with 3:09 left in the half. And we'll be back with more of this first half of action with Waupun Warrior football on RP Sports.
Once again, 50-50 tickets are going.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
Everything just times out perfectly. Back just in time for the kickoff. Nathan Hansen kicking off now for the Tigers. 3:09 left. Ripon scores and gets the extra point. 21-9 the lead for Waupun. Graham Gopal takes it at the 18-yard line, cuts around the side, and is taken out of bounds on the tackle by Logan Stewart. Waupun will start things out right around the 34-yard line, 35-yard line on their side of the field.
Another decent return by Gopal. Finished it with a stiff arm.
Yeah, we noticed that right when we had seen so many years in a row where Waupun, like you had mentioned before, we saw them just let kicks hit the ground and go back another 20 yards. And he was the first guy that stuck his nose out there and said, no, we got to catch these in the air.
In traffic.
Yeah.
Whatever needed to be done.
And not only not have to go back 20 yards past you, but also get some yards going the other way. So, yeah, that is a big, big asset for Waupun. They load up the left side now. Trips on the left for Waupun. Beam goes back to pass, being chased down right now, and he's going to go down with a big loss. So they're just going to walk him back. I don't know how far they're going to let him go back. A nice job by Brain Dudzinski. He's the one that got in there and just went to let Beam get that arm free. You figure out where he made that contact and started going back, and they're putting it down right at the 20.
Yeah.
We had some nice little plays, and that's a big loss on that play. Now, Pond sitting back, 24 yards back.
Tigers have gotten home on some of their blitzes, and that if Chase can get rid of the ball a little bit quicker here, maybe get somebody. We're going to have a timeout right here. Chase Beam calling one himself. Didn't like something he saw.
Okay, Beam taking a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior football on RP Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Okay, Waupun, Chase Beam takes a timeout for Waupun. We're at 2:15 left here in the first half. Waupun leading 21-9. Waupun's a quick striking team, so I don't pass it by him to be thinking, hey, we could score here before halftime, even if we have to kick a field goal, because we've got that option too.
Tigers blitzing a lot. They've been getting home, but that's going to leave guys open possibly for a big play.
Beam looking to pass, Waupun being well covered. Now he's in trouble, sprinting out to his right, looks up the field and getting it.
Pass complete from Beam to Rediker. Knocked out of
Rediker got it over there. Good job, Rediker, coming back to help out his quarterback that was in some trouble. Beam sprints out to the right, and Rediker gets himself open, then gets some yards at the end of that one, too. It's going to be a third down at about 16 yards to go now with the ball sitting at the 29-yard line. Got to get up to the 45-yard line.
It's the first receiver not named Logan that has a catch in this game.
Yeah. People have had some opportunities out there, some drop balls here by Waupun, but see if we can go. 2:04 left. Clock stopped at 2:04 here. We have 4 receivers, and they put this formation out once in a while. Going to get to Graham Gopalin, looking for that block, crosses the 35 and gets taken down. Yeah, Ripon's seen that one. That's definitely a preseason thing. Waupun's done a couple times in the preseason. Had some big plays on that one, but they covered it fairly well. So 4th down now and 9 to go for Waupun. Now timeout for Ripon with 1:44 left. We'll keep it right here. Waupun will be on the road coming up next week, Friday. Randy and I taking the trip to Adams Friendship. You said have you been there?
I've been there for a football game. I know. Man, I want to say
that wasn't one of those that one we had
was
been
a
to playoff for a
game.
while.
That was a playoff game. Waupun went there.
I did go to that one then.
It was like 2006-ish, I would say, if I had a guess. And
it's when they hadn't been to the playoffs for a while.
It was. I remember like Tom Bruin's era, and those guys went there, and it was a really, really cold and windy and snowy night. That part I do remember. Thought some fog was rolling in. I think that's campfire smoke coming across under the lights here.
Love to see that. That's just part of the tradition here. Even as a kid, I remember the bonfires just past the fence. You can see that out to the east and to the north on the other side of the fence there. It'd be kind of a fun place to watch a game, especially those bleachers all gone. You can see all the way up the field now, except for the football team maybe in your way a little bit, but haven't seen any action directly behind the goalposts on the east side. Pond set up to punt it away with 1:44 left. Lowen should take off hopefully when it hits the ground and gets down inside the right around the 23-yard line. So effective punt there by Ewert. One thing that's been kind of screwed up a little bit is just the connection of getting the play off, getting the kicks off. And that one was kind of just punched it up there in an open spot, and that was a perfect placed punt by Ewert.
Low snap there caused a little bit of a urgency by Ewert to make sure he fielded the ball. And
Scott G checking in, said let's go Waupun. If you want to check in with us on the chat line, we'll shout it out to everybody out there. Thanks for joining us. The 171 computers logged on right now,
including the TV in the barrage. I can see it from here.
Yeah, that made it. They've been watching all night. You can see you can see the screen. They're usually a little behind us, so when they hear a cheer here, they know that eventually they're going to see that score. Sometimes they even close the garage on the barrage over there, so they don't hear that. But a lot of people here, you're going to hear it no matter what. 1st and 10 for Ripon. Trying to make some stuff happen here in the final minute and a half of the second quarter. Positive play up the field, right around just shy of the 30-yard line, about a 6-yard gain.
Braden Krause out there on the tackle.
2nd down and 4 for Ripon as the clock continues to tick down at 1:10. Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a great season, a lot of excitement, like we've mentioned before in the pregame show in Waupun. A lot of people talking about the program that's been going up and up every year. It was a great season last year that they had. You can tell things are definitely, numbers-wise, everything going in the right direction for Waupun. Cumber has it's got a 1st down and more.
Wow.
Pound himself up to about the 41, 42-yard line. And his body's laying on his path to get there, but those big old linemen were right along with him up there, creating that hole and helping him up the field.
Yards after contact for him is pretty efficient.
Another timeout by Ripon, down to 41 seconds left. And we'll keep it right here. We'll keep it right here for this timeout taken by Ripon. 41 seconds left, 21-9 the lead for Waupun. Waupun will have to kick first 2 coming up in the second half, so you really want to stop Ripon from getting any kind of score here before halftime.
Not sure how many timeouts they have left. Maybe 0, I think, right?
Yeah, they're down to nothing right now.
Nothing, so yeah, if Waupun can keep them on the field, not let them get out of bounds, there's a good chance here that they're They're only going to get a couple of plays off. Ripon's ready to go.
Okay, ball at the 41-yard line of Ripon. One receiver split out to the right, one out to the left. Of course, the dangerous guy in the backfield with Eric Cumber. And quarterback's going to keep it around the left side. They did this to success in the first half. A big play that they had from the quarterback, Nathan Hansen, but not that time. Waupun all over it. Number 32, Wesley Coons in the area. And
excellent job by Ewert setting the edge. He did not make the tackle, but he did not let Hansen get to the outside.
15 seconds left, no timeouts left for Ripon. So they're going to have to make something way down the field, trying to find Cumber in some space. And looking up the field, and that's going to be incomplete, stopping the clock at 6 seconds. Third down at the, again, Ripon 41-yard line, 3rd and 10. Amber Tobin checking in, thanking us for doing this. Great announcing, she says. Thanks a lot, Amber. Appreciate that.
Most likely time for one more play here in the half. Gotta make sure nobody gets behind the defense. Sheridan's got to be way deep. Play some center field.
He's done a great job in that position of safety, too. Interception in that game over in Partyville. Especially with Juwan out there. He's going to hand it up. And, well, breaking some tackles. And you got to get him down right now. And he's still on his feet. Cumber gets himself inside the 40 of Waupun. I thought, man, he's just like a one broken tackle away from taking it to the house. But the clock runs out. And after one half of play here at Waupun, they lead this game 21-9. We'll take a timeout and come talk about the first half of action here at Veterans Memorial Field right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clouds, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
We are back over at Veterans Memorial Field, and you got the junior Warriorettes out there along with the varsity Warriorettes. And look at the numbers out there right now. If the camera guys got a nice shot of all of them out there. There's a lot of girls that were inspired by the success of the Warriorettes that we've had these last years. And look at how many are in the program learning right now.
Yes, I heard you say something right around 50 right now in the youth program, so that's as good as it comes. I think they're having a little bit of technical difficulties with the music. I think those young ladies stand there.
All in position to go.
Want their 3 minutes of fame. They're going to get 4 minutes here today.
Yeah, it's something that's been pretty big here, very successful for Waupun with their Warriorette teams. These last years they've been winning some medals at state. They've been putting on great shows at the sporting events, and people really appreciate what they see out there, the entertainment, the quality.
You and I say they're athletes.
Oh, they are, yeah.
It's not just a dance routine. Those are athletes out there doing things you and I could never do.
Nor try to do.
Everything is so perfect, and then you just can't quite get the sound to
trying
work.
to get the sound on the speakers out there right now with the here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. So let's sit back and watch the junior Warriorettes out there. Halftime, Waupun leading 21-9. Can the one guy maybe zoom in and just go from one side to the other across? Just a nice slow pan. Yeah, perfect. Your moms and dads can see they're out there having a good time on the field. Boy, what a great group, and the future looks pretty bright for the Warriorettes. Okay, a big hand, a round of applause for them. Again, we're at halftime. Steve and Randy with you. Waupun leading 21-9, and we'll be back and talk about the first half coming your way in just 2 minutes on Radio Plus Sports.
Giving it their all on the field. Thank you, ladies.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Okay, we are back. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgo with you. Halftime, Waupun leading 21-9. A few other people checking in. They're weighing in on that game over at Adams Friendship. 2001, somebody said, Cindy Dunham, but then said no, it was 2002.
It could be, yeah. It could have been that early.
I do remember that. I remember going to that.
I remember the horrible weather. That's what I remember. Wore about 2 sweatshirts and 3 parkas, and it was still cold that night. Yeah, windy, nasty night.
Jason Whitford also checking in. But, yeah, thanks for joining us. Waupun, again, looking pretty dominant in the beginning with that. Let's just go through the scoring that Waupun had in the ball game and all the scores in the game. But Waupun scoring 14 seconds into the game, a kickoff return on the opening kickoff. But Graham Gopalin takes it 85 yards to the house. Extra point good. Waupun in 14 seconds leading the game just 7-0. Impressive speed and acceleration by Graham Gopalin taking up the left side of the field.
Yeah, he's a special athlete, and when he gets going, you never know when he can break a play, and he's never down. That's what I don't understand. It looks like sometimes they've got him wrapped up, and he's in a crowd, and all of a sudden he pops out one side or the other and continues to play. So, yeah, it's really fun to watch him play in a high school football game.
Waupun scores again, 4:53 left in the first quarter, a 9-yard touchdown pass to Logan Prawl. Just took it up the right sideline down by the goal line there, and extra point good again. And impressed with Eli Eward. What a nice thing to have a reliable kicking game, and he's putting it with plenty of leg through the uprights. You could even use him for a field goal if need be from, who knows, 25, 30 yards out, whatever. But, again, that's a nice asset to have. Waupun led 14-0 after one quarter. Then some ups and downs for Waupun, having a little trouble going backwards. And then just a weird little play where the ball was blocked off a punt by the end zone and went sideways, hit the pylon, and that's a safety early in that second quarter. And Waupun lets Ripon get a couple of points on the board. It was 14-2 at that time. 6:07 left in the first half. It was a 1-yard touchdown run from Graham Gopalin, set up with that nice pass way down the field, just missing getting into the end zone for Logan Prawl, but upon extra point good, 21-2 at that time. And then Ripon does score with 3:09 left here in the half with a 1-yard touchdown run from the guy that they're just riding his back down the field. Impressive player out there with Eric Cumber. Runs it in for the touchdown. The extra point is good. 21-9 is where we have the score right now at halftime.
Understandable how he had 350 rushing yards against a team that wasn't real good last week because he is special. But, that safety probably worked out in Waupun's favor because it went to the sideline, hit that pylon. The officials got together and said, yeah, it's a 2-point safety because if it would have went out on the 1 or 2 yard line, Ripon would have had the opportunity to score a touchdown. So it might have worked out in their favor. And then they got a good kick from Ewert on that free kick from the 20, and it really didn't hurt Waupun that much in field position.
Yeah, Ripon's actually got to feel pretty good that they're only down by 12 points right now and have themselves in that position. I mean, things look like this is going to just be a total rout, but just being down by 12 after the way it started, Waupun up 14-0, then 21-2. Not too bad for Ripon, who also gets the ball first here in the second half.
And Waupun's defense has been better tonight. They've made some plays. They've also given up a few big plays. So I'm thinking we're going to see a steady diet of Cumberland, Cumber in the second half here. he's what they do, and it's what they do best, and they're going to look to get a sustained drive here going and maybe put some points on in this third quarter.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers you have from the first half, Randy.
Well, Waupun's offense wasn't on the field that much, and it started out with Gopal's 85-yard opening kickoff return, but Graham Gopal with 2 carries only for 7 yards. He has a 1-yard touchdown. Chase Beam, he is a negative yardage by quite a bit because he's gone backwards and had some tackles for loss. Cody Kellerud has 14 yards on 2 carries. In the passing game, Chase Beam, 6 of 10, again putting up that 65% passing completion that he's had all season. So 6 of 10, 104 yards and a touchdown. The big number here, Logan Perall, 4 catches, 123 with that 9-yard touchdown in the first half. Gopal with an 8-yard reception and Brennan Redeker with a 9-yard reception. So, Waupun, as I said, didn't have any long drives on the field, and when you opening kickoff for a touchdown, your offense is kind of sitting on the sidelines when their anticipation is to get on the field and make things happen. We'll take it though. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we'll find out what if they're up to the task. Again, the guy you got to slow down is Mr. Cumber out there, just a special athlete, and see if Waupun is up to that task coming up here in the second half. Game's not over yet. Ripon will get it first, and we'll take another timeout. Be back with more Waupun Warrior football right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmson Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmson is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmson name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmson Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Okay, here we go. It's about ready to get things going in the second half. I'm Steve Witterhack with me, Randy Armga. And Waupun with a 21-9 lead, but Ripon will get a chance first to try to tighten this ball game up. They're going to get it first here in the second half.
9 points. That's not 3 field goals. That's a touchdown and a safety. Waupun's defense, they need to make a stand here on this opening drive and get the ball back for their offense, see if Waupun can get a little distance between themselves and the Tigers.
That's a touchdown. I'm trying to do the math on your math, Randy. It was a touchdown to safety. 9 points.
9 points, yeah. 2 and 7, right?
Yeah. We're up by 12
Oh,
right
I'm just
now.
talking about how they got to the 9.
Oh, yeah, how they got to that. And
not 3 field goals.
It wasn't anything real. But, man, here they go. We got to find a way to stop Mr. Cumber, and they're going to take it up the field around the left side before Waupun will finally stop the run back here, start things out. Here we go. Second half of action here at Veterans Memorial Field. I'm going to miss this place. We're going to be gone, I think, for the next few weeks at the very least for Waupun. Adams Friendship coming up.
The Dells would be one. Mauston, possibly some long trips.
Yeah, we got the Mauston.
North and west now we go. Completely different.
Watoma came here too. We got to go to Watoma. Nakusa has to come here. We took that trip up there. It was a beautiful field up in Nakusa. Kind of neat to see some of those great fields out there. Cumber takes it up the middle. He's going to get the 40 and runs into a big Waupun wall. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. He said a second down and 7 to go. And when I went over to the Dells, their field really was a lot like Nakusa's field. It was beautiful, artificial turf, great facility. And when we play, I think the last game of the season, you have to go to the Dells. Looking forward to that game. And The players said in their pregame interview that we had that they want to go to the Dells too, and a little payback they said for what they did got us early in the season. They pass the ball out along the left side. They're cutting in, and he's going to get about 3 yards on the play up to about the 43-yard line, completed to Brady Lietzau.
Great job by Redeker taking on that lead blocker and laying a hit and then shedding him and making the tackle.
He got hit pretty hard on that one. I heard some helmet stuff going on, and Lietzau kind of laying flat on the ground, but I think he took a shot to the helmet a little bit in that. I could hear it up here pretty clearly.
Yeah, they're checking him up around the shoulder head area.
His
he's not moving at all. His
teammates kind of walked away, but he was kind of holding his helmet as he was walking away. So thoughts going out right now to Mr. Lietzau laying on the ground right directly in front of us. Kind of set up right at about the 42, 43-yard line or on the Ripon side of the field. Well-covered game. I think they've got, I don't know, they've probably got like 12, 14 people that are here covering the game for the Ripon side. I saw Wayne Mauser is here, I believe with his wife. It's here. She's always kind of his assistant. He just does radio for his broadcast, and I know he does the morning show, or at least did, up at the Bug radio station 102.3 up in Wautoma area.
It's a familiar name from years ago around this area.
Wayne definitely was a news guy and announcer here in Waupun.
He's sitting up now, at least. That's good news.
For them to even have him go up, if in case there was any kind of neck thing, they wouldn't be doing that. So
kind of moving his head from side to side. You got his bell rung here at the very least.
So Lynn Krause, there's another one. I think he's from our class, but he went to Randolph High School and worked for Green Lake Sheriff's Department there for a while and does the announcing over at Ripon College games. When you go over there watch a sporting event, you're likely going to have Lynn Krause as your announcer there. As much as they're kind of working his
he's a little shaken up.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, needing some help, kind of very gingerly walking off the field right now. There's definitely something up in the head area. Some trainer must have felt confident that it's not a neck injury and taking him off the field now. Looks a little bit like a bobblehead coming off the field. So hopefully Mr. Lietzau is all right. They're going to hold up on this play got to get him off the field first. They're going to get the teammate off the field.
Yeah, our best wishes for him.
His legs are
very wobbly. He's a little wobbly, but it doesn't appear to be any kind of extremity problem with a knee or ankle but something up around he took a hard shot, no doubt. Redeker on the big hit.
Okay, finally getting him off the playing surface, but here we go. 11:04 left here in this third quarter. Waupun's got some defensive work to do here. A third down and about 4 yards to go for a first down. Not quite 4. And going back to passing, rushed in a hurry, and they're going to get up to Cumber in space. And he's going to get knocked forward, and the ball is loose. And are they going to call the whistle a little too early on that one like we had last?
They're going to say he was down.
Oof. Looks like he just got hit and he comes up limping. Cumber coming up limping after that one, but hard hit on that one. That might have knocked the ball loose, and but they say he was down, so maybe his knee was down. So a first down for Ripon. They keep on moving the sticks, keep on riding the horse that got him here with Cumber out there. Cumber, a stud running back.
Staying in the game.
Go back to pass now. Hanson going back to pass, looks up the middle, and he completes it up to almost the 40-yard line. Ripon says, hold on a second. This game is not over. They get a completed pass up to Dylan Martina. And it's right at the 40-yard line of Waupun. Another first down for Ripon.
Cumber, he's still limping a bit, but he's staying in the game. Right leg. It looks like he might have a knee brace on that leg already. Something black coming out of his white uniform.
Nice job by the coaching staff there and the play callers there to kind of noticing that let's not give it to Cumber, give him a play off on this. And such a successful pass. And going back to pass again is Hanson sprinting out to his right, looking up the field, and that is a completed pass up the field in the hands of Vincent Mink. Nice job there by Harson extending that play off to the right and finds Mink up the sideline. And again, another first down for the Ripon Tigers, and this time not using Cumber on these last few plays. It's up to the 25-yard line. 9:49, and that's left here in this third quarter. A long way to go in this ball game. Upon trying to stiffen up here and stop Ripon right where they're at. First down and 10 for the Tigers.
Warrior faithful rooting their team on here, trying to motivate the defense.
Yeah, looks like Cumber looks all right on that play, and he hit the ground. They got that ball in a dead run. Takes it up to the 15-yard line, and every play is get him a first down every time. Put him just outside the 15-yard line, so they say maybe a half a yard to go for a first down.
Cumber saying, my leg's fine.
Well, listen to thinking that it wasn't, and he was going full blast when he got that ball and was up the field before you knew it. Right now, Waupun defense having trouble slowing down the Ripon Tigers. And Cumber's going to take it left of center and on his feet yet and gets it down right around the 5-yard line for a first down for the Ripon Tigers. Now first and goal at the 5-yard line of Waupun.
Cumber up the middle.
Not what Waupun wanted here to open up this second half, and we're going to. Tigers able to punch this one in, and we got ourselves a ball game here.
Waupun having trouble slowing down the Ripon Tigers. They've got a great opportunity, first and goal at the Waupun 5-yard line, only trailing by 12, trying to tighten this thing up. Got to go Cumber around the right side, and he gets taken down right around the 2-yard line.
Close to bore.
Close to bore. 16 tackles he had in that last game for Waupun, and flattens out Cumber, but he does pick up 3 yards on the play down to the 2-yard line.
Owen close to bore. He's a heck of a football player now, and he's so young yet. That kid gets in the weight room and gets crazy strong yet. He is going to be something special to watch. Equipment problem.
So stopping play and
send Cumber over to the sideline to.
Is he bleeding a little bit, or he got
yeah,
something?
It might be.
Yeah, because he's kind of showing around by his forearm or something.
He's like, I don't want to leave the game now. I'm going to score a
yeah,
touchdown.
They're going to hand it to me, and I'm
going
going
to the 5-yard line. I'm going to get the ball 2 more times at them.
Now, Waupun fans a little subdued right now compared to the feeling after that first quarter. And they get it up the middle, and looks like a ball taken up to about the 1-yard line. Vincent Mink on the carry on that one.
Mink only a sophomore. There was a Mink on the basketball team, I think, a couple of years ago.
I remember that name.
Yeah, taller guy. Certainly not this young man.
Yeah, a little bit of a different awkward name to say, the way it's spelled, but here we go. It's third and goal now with the ball sitting right at the 1-yard line, and Cumber not in. Mink in the backfield right now. And the quarterback is Jackson Nelson. Boy, this is a play you needed right there. Exactly what happened. In on the play for Waupun, number 54, Sawyer Bruins. In on that one, about a 2-yard loss, maybe just inside the 4-yard line.
Fourth down. See if Waupun can hold here.
Well, Cumber's back in, so you wonder who's going to get the ball. Unless they get Waupun to sell out on stopping him and take a little sneak around the side. That'd be a pretty gutsy call.
I would take my chances on selling out.
Yeah.
If they fool you, they fool you. But, yeah, you got to figure on the ball going to him.
I'm going to give it to Cumber, and he is, they don't show it yet. No official with his hands up yet. And they're going to say he's in the end zone after about a 5-second delay. Touchdown for Eric Cumber. Barely getting in, and we've got looks like a Waupun player down after that one. Big collision right by the goal line. Is that Thurk?
I think it is Thurk, yes.
Down at the goal line, but a touchdown for Ripon, and they tighten this thing up now. 21-15 the lead for Waupun.
Cumber, he lays a hit when he's carrying the ball. He's looks a little dazed as well, but I don't see anybody looking at his ankles or knees, so that's positive.
So again, things have changed here in the second half. 6:35 left in the third quarter. 21-15. Ripon will try to tighten it up with an extra point after this.
Anybody's game. Yeah. Waupun looked like they were going to open this thing up and walk away from it early. Thurk. It is Thurk. He's coming off under his own power.
Yeah, a lot of credit to the defense also for Ripon, really putting some pressure and getting in on Chase Beam, which we haven't seen this season. He's been getting some pretty good protection from his line, but rushing him and big chunks of losses on trying to get away from all those defenders out there. So great job by the defense of Ripon, too, to set things up. Extra point is up, and it is good. And Waupun now with a 5-point lead, 21-16, with 6:35 left. We'll take a 30-second timeout back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
21, Ripon 16.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Okay, welcome back. Steve and Randy with you. Things getting a little too interesting here. Ripon, some nice defensive stands against Waupun there in the end of the first half, and then a nice long drive that got them within 5 points of Waupun. 21-16. I'd like to see them score on this drive right now.
Waupun had chances. They dropped a couple of passes that could have gone for touchdowns, and maybe a ball that was overthrown by Beam and mix that in there, and the game changes.
They're trying for the onside kick. I don't know, man. That got past 10 yards. It was right in the chest of one of the Ripon players, and we'll see what they come up with. Waupun football. Waupun dodges a bullet. Nice job by Ripon. Had a chance at it. I mean, the Ripon player came up there right when he got to the 10-yard line and didn't haul it in. Looked like number 53, Ben Gerke. Maybe hit him in the chest, or maybe bounced off his chest pads, or just the battle underneath the whole pile. A lot of things happen. Exchanges underneath the pile out there, and Waupun comes up with it.
That was Maddox Cass that made the recovery. Good for him, the sophomore, standing in there from the front line. Yeah, Ripon went for it right there.
Yeah, you can't blame him. Let's go for it. But Waupun does give Waupun some nice field position. If they can maintain the field position at the 48-yard line on their side of the field. Hand it over to Graham Goldpile, and he gets stuck and gets himself almost a 2-yard loss, maybe a yard loss on the play. Back to the 47-yard line. It'll be second down and 11. You got some good penetration on the interior for the Ripon Tigers.
Yeah, their sideline is fired up.
Well, they're sensing it.
Hopping around over there. They're feeling something right now.
Blake Dobrot's checking in. Remember Blake?
Oh, yeah.
Blake or Balake? What do you go by with?
It was Blake. It was Blake.
Well, that's just from that little comedy thing.
Yeah, he was.
Blake Dobrot's. I remember him well.
Former player here.
Yeah, quarterback when he was here, and then helped coach. Being back to pass, plenty of time, and he finds a receiver, gets it in the hands of Del Ponte up the field along the left sideline, and that'll be a first down for Waupun. Nice job, great blocking on that one. Beam had some time and finds Caden Del Ponte up the left side for a first down up to the 41-yard line. Actually, a 39-yard line. Well, the sticks are wrong, up to the 41-yard line.
Picked up about 12 on that play.
Yeah, nice little play there for Waupun. Much needed. Needed something positive. 5:44 here in the third quarter. Chase, up by 5.
Jay's being pretty accurate when he has some time.
This time they're just going to go right up the middle with it, and not much there. Maybe getting it back to the line of scrimmage on that carry. Graham Gopalin with the carry does get it up to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 2nd down and 10. Told you that big beef up in the middle there with big number 99 and 66, John Marino Valdez, along with Will Guthrie. A couple of immobile objects up in the front middle interior line for the Ripon Tigers.
Yeah, they don't have weights on their program, but he's got to be 300 at least. Big kid.
2nd and 10 for Waupun. Up to Graham, he's going to bounce out to the right. He's got some room, crosses the 35. He's going to get a 1st down for Waupun up to the 29-yard line before he's taken down. It's kind of stopped up where they wanted to go with it, but a good job by Graham just bouncing out to the right. And a 1st down for the Warriors now right around the 29-yard line of Ripon.
It's the kind of run we talk about where it's just instinct. Initially not much of a hole and bounce back and have the wherewithal to look around and see a gap and then accelerate.
4:35 and counting down in the quarter. So we don't have a camera on the score, but we will remedy that coming up. The receivers out the left, and then we've got flags flying before the play takes off.
It's somebody on Ripon
here.
We're
facing to mark some yards off against Ripon. That happened once before in the ball game.
I think they're going to get big number 99 for lining up in the neutral zone. Again, coming from this side, you know, the guy that's right there on that end is not making that call.
Yeah, it's the guy
it's going through 10 or 11 players between the offense and defense and saying, yeah, far side guys off in the neutral zone.
Down to 4:20, but now a 1st down and 5 for Waupun.
Same play here, same set.
We're going to see if we're going to give the 5 yards up or get a 1st down out of this one.
Like Ripon was across the line early,
they're
but they're going to get it on Waupun.
Yeah, somebody coming back to it'll be a 1st down and 10, so back and forth. Okay, 1st and 10 again for Waupun. Ball back just outside the 29-yard line.
Right tackle, right guard for Waupun did move, but it was more of a reaction thing as guys were right on them.
Okay, clock is running, 4:05 and counting down in the quarter. Logan Paul in motion, 3 receivers to the left now for Waupun, 1 out to the right. And then 2 guys in motion, and Waupun will go back. Another 5 yards back to the about the 34-yard line.
I think they're going to get Ripon.
Oh, Ripon actually.
Yeah, guy in the neutral zone.
Oh, okay.
Now we got another. They're getting a sideline here on the coach. He's not happy.
Wow. A little cha-cha back and forth here. And now another 1st down. This one looks familiar. 1st and 5 for Waupun. Again at the 24-yard line.
It might be just a sideline warning. Back official threw his flag out there. And
okay, so see if Waupun can take advantage of it this time. Not go backwards on this one. It's down for Waupun. Again, looking out to the left, gets the hands of Graham Gopalin, has some room, crosses the 20, gets through 15, cuts back, and taken out of bounds inside the 15. And we've got a flag on the play as it goes off to the left. And a lot of yellow being tossed here all the last 4 plays already. Job by Graham, but this one's going to be negated on this penalty. A holding call on Waupun.
It's hard to get a hold on a play that happens that quick. It's unusual. Away from the play, too.
Disheartening. This one,
yeah, that was
play.
That was a nice play, nice pickup.
It's going to move Waupun back, marking it back, and that's going to make it a 1st down and 15. A couple of 1st and 5s, 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 16 yards to go. And it out past the 35 out to the 36-yard line.
Gotta keep her going here, boys. You got to fight through this.
Still 1st down. 1st down now in 16. Crazy turn of events. And I don't know. Waupun just dropped it, and then the hands They take that kind of an awkward-looking developing play, and it's like when Klustenborg had it in his arms and was taken out of his hands by the defender, and Ripon will take over after all this debacle of stuff happening, and now Ripon's going to get it back, only trailing by 5 with 3:43 left in the third quarter at the Waupun, or at their own 41-yard line.
Not sure if that was designed to be a fake to Owen. Just got caught up in his hip there, and they couldn't pull it out, or what exactly happened. We have not seen that play where he goes in motion and then he gets a handoff.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. That's heartening on that one. You'll see this play. This might be the one right here.
Replay.
And we're just taken out of his hands.
Yeah, we're watching it back ourselves, folks. All right, defense, let's get it done here.
Okay, here we go. So Waupun's defense can get things going. They're handed to Cumber around the left side. Has some room again, and he's going to pick up maybe another 7 yards up to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, he gets ahead of steam. He is a load to bring down. He's getting a little beat up, though. He's taking some big hits.
Cramping, so another timeout. Yeah, Nick Rush checking in. He said it's kind of weird to be home on a Friday night. He covers all the Fond du Lac high school football games. Does a great job with that, and he actually gets to sit home, and he said he's probably going through watching the 4 games that we're covering in the Radio Plus family. And that is Cumber on the ground. Stretch that left leg out with a hamstring, and they're going to have him lean back and we'll stretch it out right now.
Cramping up in it looks like his right calf, or left calf, I mean. Yeah, those hurt. Those are not fun. Nick, if you're watching, you get your Friday night off, you should take your beautiful wife Julie out for fish.
Yeah, that's what we said. We got 9 weeks at least, if not 10 or 11 weeks of no fish fries, and went to a lunch fish fry. I guess I forgot about that option. We can go to lunch somewhere. We did that the other day.
Hate to see anybody down, but that would definitely benefit Waupun if Cumber's having trouble with cramping, and he's a workload. These are the kind of nights, these cool, crisp nights. Something about it just makes you want to. Those muscles tighten up, and it can be so painful. People don't understand if you've never had those. They really do incapacitate you.
I want to say happy birthday to my son, Derek.
I saw that.
Derek is turning 34 today. 34 years old for Derek, one of the older guys in his class with one of those early school year birthdays on the 5th of September. But
34 years young for him. He's still in great shape.
Yeah. Golfer. He's a golfer now. And what I would say, all athletes are natural. They're just going to be good at everything, but he was not good at golf. And he had one lesson with Dan Wooker and didn't even charge him for it. Never charges, I guess. But Dan fixed a couple things in a swing, and before he was done with Dan that day, he was just crushing him straight down the fairway and out in the practice driving range out there. And he said, boy, I've never had anybody take to my lessons that fast before. But he's not. He's still crushing it yet, and he's a student of the game. He studies it all the time. He's buying different clubs. I was just out hitting on the driving range with him yesterday. And he's more looking at he knows he can crush the ball down the fairway, but he's looking at those around the green type things. You're 50 yards out. What do I need for a 50 yards? What kind of swing do I take with what club? And he's working on the close game. That's where you get your money when you're out there with the close game and making your putts. So, happy birthday to Derek.
Mr. Cumber cannot get that cramp to go away. He is in some pain right now, and they're massaging it, working on it, trying to pull it out. And it's too bad. He's really he's going to have a tough time getting up right now. Doesn't want to bend it.
It's still hurting him. It's not where it needs to be yet. And that's the one guy that Ripon needs on the field. He's their workhorse right now, but he's got that left leg as straight as can be, and he's not feeling real good for Mr. Cumber.
Just about the time it feels better, they come back. Oh, man. Yeah, It's too bad early in the game here, too, third quarter.
You ever have somebody where they just can't get rid of it? No matter what they try, they just can't get rid of it.
I've been there, I know. But I've had them late in the games, late in the fourth quarter. I'm pretty much, we're talking a long time ago, but.
Was there always this kind of night, kind of a damp?
Yeah, it always was when it was fall nights when it got cold. And
well, here we go. Cumber out now. That's a key guy. That's their main guy, but he's out. They're going to hand it over to Mink up the middle. He'll do the same thing. He's going to get himself a first down, gets it into Waupun territory up to about the 49-yard line where they're marking it. Well, one has it wait about a yard further than the other guy. About a yard difference on the guys on either side of the field. That looks to be like it's a first down almost to the 48-yard line.
Ripon's offensive line says, we don't care who's back there. We're going to continue to block. Pretty good hole there.
Yeah, that's where Mr. Cumber gets a lot of his yards from. Those guys are blocking for him up there. So 1st and 10 for Ripon in Waupun territory, only down by 5. Mink's going to take it around the left side. He's got a nice positive play and takes it about 7 yards up the field. Close to the 40-yard line on that one. Great blocking, and maybe it doesn't matter who you put out there. They got some big boys on the line out there. Some of the other guys I see out there, number 70, Matthew Riddick out there, and number 71's a big dude out there, Owen Mueller-Wolf.
Yeah, he's a really big dude.
Got some beef up front.
Wide body, big pins underneath him.
Up with the other guys. Well, Pond's got to buckle down and make it happen right now. They're going to start slowing down Ripon. 2nd down and about 3 yards. There you go. That's what you want. What a play. Great job by Braden Krause standing up Mink, driving him back. And a great defensive play there by number 52, Braden Krause, on that play. They're going to put him back to the 45-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and about 6 yards to go now for Ripon.
Upon selling out, shooting some gaps from the linebackers, Callerud and Krause shooting in there. There we go. Waupun's hungry for a stop right here. The fans are loud and proud.
Cumber's still trying to stretch out. I can see him across the field, not even facing toward the field right now. Going back to pass right now, looking up the field, and that one, almost intercepted in and out of the hands back there of Waupun's Brennan Rediker. Right through his hands. That would have been a big interception because they might go for it right here. 4th down and 6 yards to go.
Bringing in some new personnel, I think.
They're getting ready to punt the ball away. They're feeling good about how their defense is playing right now, too.
I think that's the right move. Maybe they won't think so after Gopalin gets his hands on it. We're looking for a big play out of Graham here. Watch for the fake in this situation.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, too. But the low-line driver, and that one is taken. Nice job by Gopalin to get it. Gets the corner and gets spun around to the 20 and maybe gets it up to about the 23, 24-yard line. There's another proof that you got to have somebody back there like Graham Gopalin. He caught that over his shoulder with his back towards the rest of the field and hauls it in and gets himself some positive yardage after that up to the 24-yard line. Great athletic catch there by Graham Gopalin.
Athletic and scary because you're always worried that that goes off his hands. It's going to be a mad dash for that football near the goal line. Yeah, continues to show his value on special teams.
Sure, if there's the meeting by the ball, they can call anything where they're getting set to mark something off, are they? With the head official sitting right there.
I think they just had to wait for the official to get to his position. It's moving slowly.
Okay. Here we go. Minute 18. Waupun dodges a bullet. Let's see if they can move the ball themselves. Beam with it right now. In some trouble. Sprints off around the right side. Breaks a tackle. Crosses the 25. Finishes hard. Takes a Ripon player down hard at the end of that run. A hard run to get about 3 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 7 yards to go now for Waupun.
Tell you what, the crowd loves it. Student section love it when your quarterback is willing to go out there and punish that tackler.
We've seen it every week so far with Chase. He's found what he can do with that big body of his out there, and that is punish some people at the end of runs. Pretty impressive. 2nd down and 7 now for Waupun. Graham's going to go. Pollen's going to get it. He's going to get caught behind, and
Up the middle.
that's going to maybe lose a couple yards on the play. And Waupun just having trouble getting that offense going. Had it back at about the just past the 26, almost 27-yard line. 3rd down and around 7 to go yet.
Ripon's linebackers, they're tight to the line of scrimmage, and they're filling gaps early. A play action fake here, maybe you get something over the middle. Waupun's going to take a timeout. Oh, the quarter.
End of the quarter. That's the end of 3 quarters. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
We are back. They get it over to the Big O coming around the right side. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. Klosterborg gets knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be coming up short here for Waupun. Decided to go with the tight end, Owen Klosterborg. He's got some fans out there. The Harmsons are watching. Said, go Warriors, go Big O, go Eli Ewert. Waupun now in a situation here, a 4th down and 3 yards to go, deep enough in their own territory at the 31.
It looks like they're sending Beam back out there. Up by 5. Take a chance here on your own 31.
Looks like he's setting up back to punt because he's a punter too. Beam and Ewert are both not only quarterbacks but also punters.
Mink, the only man deep.
They're bringing Eli Ewert out. His mom and dad are leaving, and they're helping him off the field right now. Eli Ewert being escorted. So he's injured and has his right arm in a sling right now. Pond gets called a delay, and 3rd time they've been called for that in the ball game. Puts it back to the 26. 4th down and 8 yards to go for Waupun and Chase Beam. And the punt as Eli Ewert is leaving, and so is his parents right now. So hopefully he's all right. That one hopefully he'll stay in for a while, but ends up going out of bounds along the way, and they're going to say it went out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Again, Waupun comes up empty on their drive, and just here in the beginning of the 4th quarter, 11:50 left in the ball game, and Ripon another chance here on a drive to maybe take the lead in this ball game.
I don't believe Cumber has come. Oh, is he coming out now? No, he's not in the game.
Caden Coots is checking into the ball game.
Looks like it's going to be Mink maybe the rest of the way with Cumber having severe cramping issues.
2 receivers split out to the right. Mink in the backfield. He's going to get the ball, and he's going to get taken down. Going to lose a yard on the play back to the 40-yard line. So good penetration there by the Warriors.
Cody Callerud blitzing from his linebacker position.
What a bad turn of events for the Ripon Tigers, too, to lose your star running back that had 353 yards rushing the last game, and the cramp is keeping him out of the game. He's working on it out there, but he's having trouble even bending to touch his toes right now.
Just the way he looked leaving the field, it was severe cramps.
2nd down and 11 now for Ripon, going back to pass, looking up the field. That is going to be incomplete on the pass attempt by Jackson Nelson. Trying to get it over to Braden Dudzinski over on that right side, overshoots him, makes it a 3rd down and 11.
It wasn't even close.
No.
It was just not a good throw.
Let's see if Waupun can make it stop right now. We got Ripon still with a lot of time on the clock, even if they don't quite get this, and they might decide again to punt it and keep on playing the great defense that they started playing the second quarter already. 11:06 left here in the ball game. 3rd down and 11. At the 40-yard line, and again going back to pass and looking up the field. That is complete, but it's a minimal gain of about 3 yards on the play up to about the 42-yard line. Dudzinski, who they missed last time, gets that one, and now it looks like they're bringing out the punting team. They'll take their chances again, roll the dice with their defense. Has been doing a great job against Waupun.
Very nice tackle there by Wesley Coons. Got low, got pads low, wrapped up, got the job done. Why not, Graham? We need another play out of you.
That asking for too much, Graham.
Oh, man. There's a
bad that's snap over his head, and Waupun's got to get back there and to see if they can cover this. And this is going to be a big play for Waupun. Back at the 20-yard line, the ball goes past the punter, number 33, Mason Mink. And he has to chase it down. Waupun tackles him. He got up and ran for just a little bit, but they tackled him right around just outside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Waupun on the Ripon 20-yard line.
Close to Bor and Redeker in there in a hurry. No chance to pick that up and try and make some attempt at a kick.
Big break there for Waupun. Let's go Warriors, they're saying out there. Let's go. 1st and 10 for Waupun. Has got to take advantage of it this trip down the field. Let's make things happen. Back to snap. They've loaded the left side for all 4 receivers over there. 1 receiver out to the right. Looking down the line, getting it over to Logan Prawl. Breaks a tackle, cuts over inside the 20, past the 15. Stays on his feet inside the 10-yard line. They've had a lot of success with that play in previous games. Not so much this game, but you got Logan. He's the guy that you just get it and get him any kind of space at all. He'll make something happen. And I think he's got the ball right around the 8-yard line. 1st and goal now for Waupun.
That is his first reception here in the second half. He had 4 for $123 in the first half, along with a touchdown.
Okay, 1st and goal at the 8-yard line for Waupun. Trying to put some more distance between them and Ripon. Beam goes back to pass, looking to his right. And that goes in and out of the hands of Logan Prawl. Kind of a hot potato coming at him about the 4-yard line. And that one has dropped. 2nd down and 8 with the clock stopping at 9:52.
It's the one thing, Waupun with that aerial game. Incomplete passes stop the clock. And
until the barrage is closed right now, they don't want to hear that cheering ahead of time before what they see on TV. With the garage door shut over there, which they say they do. Here we go. Hopefully there's something for them to cheer about. The Waupun sitting at a 2nd down and goal. The ball at the 8-yard line. Beam again looking to pass it in the end zone, and he's going to get taken down. He loses the ball at the end of that. And they're going to say that is a turnover, and Ripon is going to get the ball back. Wow.
Worst thing that could have possibly happened.
Oh, wow. What a turn of events, and Ripon has every reason to be excited. John Marino Valdez comes up with the ball in his hands after that, after a nice tackle by his teammate. And now Ripon gets it back. Ball at the 27-yard line of Ripon, but they're only down by 5 with 9:43 left here in the ball game.
No time to hang your heads. That official's having some issues right there, Steve, the guy we were talking about. That's what they keep stopping, and he can't catch his breath or something. He's having he's potentially having some kind of chest pains or something. Yeah, that's not a good sign. He's hands on knees.
Team's coming off the field, and he's trying to, they're Let him see if he can catch his breath again, but who knows? You have to go with him the rest of the way. He's been having trouble getting around anyway.
Yeah, he's going down on one knee. They need some medical attention here. This could be a serious event.
Yeah, they're going to get the players off the fields on both sides, and I need the trainer, whoever else medical, the staff out there is definitely an older gentleman. He went down on one knee now, so hopefully he's all right. He might be done for the game. I don't know.
That would probably be wise from what we're seeing. Yeah, they need to. Yeah. I don't know where the trainer went.
Yeah, I know he went out the field with Eli Ewert before, but he went to the hospital. And hopefully there may be some medical staff that might want to come out and take a look at him.
All paid coaches are required to have, CPR, AED training and all that. So that's.
Remember when they used to have the ambulance in the corner? Oh, yeah. Every single game they had the ambulance, like down in the corner here.
It comes a bunch of.
Yeah, this is going to be some
people now that
staff.
might be. Some people that may be trained in.
Yeah, definitely what's happening right now is got some medical people out there now. They're going to take a look at them. But let's take a break while they're dealing with this right now. 9:43 left. Waupun leading 21-16. They just turned the ball over and gave it back to Ripon at the 27-yard line on their side of the field. And the prayers going out to the official out there. Things are going to be all right with him. We'll be back with more Waupun Warrior football after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Hey, you sure do like to sneeze.
You want me to rake the leaves?
It's the dust in the air. You like to sneeze.
No, I don't remember Louise.
This is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. It's best to get them clean now. We will get your air clean, system more efficient, and home safe. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Can't say I've ever been overseas.
Call Allface to stop your sneeze.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Say cheese.
If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armga with you. The lead official being taken off on an ambulance. So we, again, prayers for that official that things work out all right for him, and they'll have to work one short here tonight. But again, just got the ambulance here in a hurry, too. It did not take long.
Yeah, number of people from the crowd that appeared to be professionally trained in the medical fields were out there trying to help him early.
Focus back on the field now in Waupun. In some trouble themselves right now. 9:43 left in the game, and just gave up the ball on a turnover. Now 1st and 10.
Cumber's back in the game.
And that definitely helped Ripon. It gave Eric Cumber a chance to get that cramp worked out of his leg, and he's going to get the first carry right away and get himself maybe 3 yards or so on the play up to about the 31-yard line. So give him a little bit more than that, about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, he finishes runs, that's why.
That's a big turn of events, and that's a big help with that long stoppage in play with the official being taken off the field. So the second down and almost 7 yards to go. Give it to Cumber in the backfield, gets hit, but he just falls to the 30, and he's going to lose about a yard or two on that play, back to the 30-yard line. So it'll be a third down and about 8 yards to go. It's good penetration there on that left side of the defensive line for Waupun.
Yeah, he must have gotten enough fluids in his system and able to stretch that out. And they're going to go right back to him.
I'm bringing out a late defender here.
Somebody's got to get off. Better hurry.
Uh-oh.
Better hurry.
Oh, they're gonna snap this thing with him on. Aaron Rodgers would have had that snapped already, just in time to get him off the field. Looking long right now, and that one is taken away. Interception in the arms of Timon Alsma. Just goes up and grabs it right in front of number 5, Noah Michael. And Waupun gets a huge play out of Alsma. A turnover on the interception by Timon Alsma. And Waupun will get it back. Just what the doctor ordered for the Waupun Warriors.
It's probably the biggest play in Timon's career as a football player. Right there. Game on the line, 5-point game, making a big pick. Good for him.
Yeah, we've been calling games for his sisters over the last years here, state championship, and here's his turn to shine right now. They're off to college, all of them, and here's Timon.
Well, they tell me he likes football, they say. He likes it as good as anything.
Just a sophomore, so we'll be calling him out there on the field for the next 3 seasons yet. See if Waupun can get the little flow going again. We're going to look down the field, and wide open, and that's too far on that play. They threw that just a little bit backwards over to Logan Prawl, and he was trying to find Brennan Rediker down the right sideline, overshoots him just barely on that play. So, man, it was he would have been gone. Nobody was within 20 yards of him.
Yeah, that was a well-designed play.
Boy, when you finally get that chance to call that play that you've probably been working, that you're going to do it for the special situation, and then it doesn't happen. A little disappointing because it was there. It was pretty well run except for the pass at the end.
Yeah, and again, it stops the clock.
That's the other problem. 2nd down and 10 now for Waupun. Again, the ball at the 33, 8:20 left here in the ball game. Waupun loading up the backfield right now. They're going to get it up the middle to Graham Gopal, and gets maybe a yard in the play up to the 34-yard line.
And Stephen Brunhafer, that linebacker, number 54 for Ripon, he is making a lot of plays. He's a good one. He looks like a linebacker,
I was
doesn't
going
he?
to say he's built like a linebacker.
Oh, my God. He's got some legs under him. He's got that lower body strength and pretty good arms coming out of that shirt sleeve as well. He just looks like a kid that would like to hit people.
3rd down and 9 now with the ball at the 34-yard line of Waupun. Got some work to do. Well, they're going to go in that same formation again. Both tight ends either side of the quarterback. And a fake handoff. They're going to go down the field. They got an open receiver, and that is complete in the hands of Logan Prawl. And that is a touchdown for Waupun. 61 yards, I believe, for Waupun on that one. I'll make it 66 yards on that. He's at the 34.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
66 yards, and Logan just took off on a beautiful pass by Beam. Got him on the dead run. Just even before it got to Prawl, he was going to catch it, and he was going to go all the way with it. Had that space, and a much-needed touchdown for Waupun. 66 yards to the house for a big pass play for Waupun. Beam in the hands of Logan Prawl. 7:29 left in the game. 27-16 now in favor of the Warriors, and no more Eli Ewart. Hopefully he's all right. He was looked like he was on his way probably to the hospital to be checked out with his parents.
Chase Beam in the kick.
Yeah, Chase, this is what he's done in these last few years. Going for the extra point now for Waupun. And that one is a thunker. No good, got blocked, I guess. And 27-16 Waupun, though, most importantly, leading now by a couple scores. 27-16 with 7:29 left. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back right after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back with 7:29 left. Just what the doctor ordered, a huge touchdown connection beam in the hands of Prawl. Extra point, not even close. And Waupun now opens up an 11-point lead, 27-16, but still 7:29 left on the clock.
I'm just amazed by Logan Prawl's ability to get himself deep and wide open. I know he's a good athlete and he runs well, but, man, everybody knows who he is.
Nice kick down to the 10-yard line, being taken up the field, and nice job on that stop. Looks like Hayden Gibbs. Gibbs took him down, wrapped him up right around the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Ripon. Things looking a little bit better. Waupun's got a 2-score lead now.
Let's see if Cumber stays in the game. Yes, he is. Able to fight through that cramping.
Yeah, so the defense is up to the task. Shutting down the Ripon Tigers here with this clock running down. Throw up the field, another interception. Waupun picks up again. Alsma with the interception, taking it up the field. Crosses the 35 on his feet yet, crosses the 30-yard line. Hops over a couple of the Tigers, and guess who? Timon Alsma, have yourself a 4th quarter here. Another interception, taking it deep into Ripon territory. Waupun gets it back. 1st down, Warriors, with 7:10 left in the ball game.
Hopefully his sisters are watching that at college. Seeing their little brother getting it done.
Poor kid that got beat up on the basketball court by his sisters all these years and having his time to shine, and he is shining bright right now, right when Waupun needs him. A couple interceptions, plus he takes it up the field. A nice run back after that inside the 20-yard line.
As we have said numerous times tonight, only a sophomore. We've said it about a lot of guys. There's some great athletes in that sophomore class here for Waupun.
Take it around the left side. Beam still hanging on to it. And
stayed in bounds. That's the key right there. He went down before he went out of bounds. Like it.
Okay. Yeah, they've been doing a good job getting into the backfield and getting in on Beam. This is the best I've seen a team work against their offensive line so far this season.
Yeah, pretty good linebackers over there, and they're picking and choosing their blitzing situations, and they've been getting home, making some plays in the backfield.
In motion again, the two tight ends. Bookends to the quarterback and kicking out to the right side. Now Graham Gopal trying to find some space. Gets over the 15, the 10, the 5, and dives in to the end zone. Touchdown for Logan Prawl. 20 yards out.
Gopalin. Yeah, Gopalin.
Yeah, Gopalin. Boy, I tell you, that thing was dead in the water. That hole was not there that they thought was going to be there, and Gopalin just kicks it out to the right side and takes it in. Touchdown, Warriors.
Special players make special plays, and that was a good one right there. Really nothing there, and you don't see kids that have, he's played some football, and I think in middle school, and then took a few years off. But boy, what amazing instincts. See if Chase Beam has a little more success here this time.
Just got to get her up in the air a little bit, get underneath it. Beam's kick is up and makes up for the other one through the uprights. Flag thrown over on that left side of the field.
You got another guy cramping up, this time one of the Warriors, getting his calf and hammy stretched out.
Everybody kind of stretching out there, making sure that doesn't happen to them. 33-16 in favor of the Warriors as they come off the field, and another player down for Waupun. Did they say what the call was on that one?
No, I didn't see anything, and it's either going to be a retry or otherwise it'll be declined and good. But yeah,
you have the football sitting back at the 13-yard line right now, so it almost looks like that's where they just moved it back to have them try again.
Would make you think it was against Waupun. All the moot point at this situation, I would say, because Waupun getting some separation now. A couple of big plays by Timon Alsma, man, right when Waupun needed it.
Definitely a guy we'd like to talk to. I think we're going to have him come up in the booth here to do our interviews.
It's Adrian Gishwind right now with the cramp.
An important player, a big offensive lineman.
Another sophomore.
Yeah.
And a big kid.
Yeah, there's another one that's not built like a sophomore out there. That's just a monster that'll be around for this season and two more after that.
6'4", 250. Room to grow.
See, they got the ambulance just taking off now with the lead official.
May have been stabilizing him there once they got him off the field. And they do that sometimes. They have all that equipment. And Waupun's going to have to go for it again. How are they marching it back to? Nope. You're going to say it's good.
Okay, they're going to say it's good. It looked like they had it all like 10 yards back from where they have it marked normally for an extra point. So going to give it to Waupun. That'll give them 34. 33-16.
I don't know. 34. We don't know what they're doing here.
I don't know.
It's confusing.
Their leader is gone. They're not sure what they're going to do.
Logan Prawl was all set to run another play down there.
Yeah, the official's taking it up the field.
Yeah.
So.
Waupun at 33 and Ripon at 16.
Waupun, they're gamers, I'll tell you that. They find ways to get it done. And
shouldn't be 34, though? I mean,
well, yeah, the point should be good.
27-16, and then they didn't add that on there, but I'm not sure what they're
Unless
doing.
Unless Waupun would not get it. I saw a couple of the Warriors put their hands up like it was good. There it is. Now it's up.
Okay. Who's on the clock over there?
Yeah, we know who it is. We're not going to call him out on air, though.
No, Bobby's doing a great job, and there's some technical difficulties with that clock, too, that they have. It kind of jumps without you even doing anything to it once in a while, so he does a great job. Lucky to have him, the clock that's not working right. Kind of a high kick up to the 25-yard line. Mink has it, cuts back to his left. Trying to find some room there, and he's going to get taken down right around the 44 or 45-yard line.
Tackled by number 66.
That's Aiden Stockwell on the tackle on that one. Yeah, looked like a freshman. He's even replaying it for his teammates down there, too, how he did it. So
only a freshman. You got to.
Yeah.
Not many freshmen get to play varsity football. It's a little more now because numbers aren't what they used to be, but yeah, that's rare.
Talk to Aiden, too, so one of these days. It's good replay after that with his teammates out there. But 44-yard line is where the ball is at right now on the Ripon side of the field, 6:12 left. Ripon has it, looking down the field, and is that going to hit the ground first? Are they calling that not an interception? Nice attempt on that one by Winton Gluen. Went down and almost hauled it in, but they say it hit the ground before he got control of it. That'll stop the clock at 6:05 in the contest. 34-16 the lead now for Waupun.
And there's a holding call against Ripon, but we're down one official right now. There really was nobody deep there to see if that potentially could have been an interception.
Clock is just crawling along. Yeah. Sandy DeMille, awesome job, guys. Also got Slim out there. We love having Ripon people joining us, too. So they're definitely invited to join us here on this video streaming. And they're going to give it back over to Cumber. He's got himself a gain of about 7 yards up to about the 41-yard line.
Back to gliding along like he was earlier after he suffered a serious cramp. He couldn't get up for maybe 3 to 4 minutes and looked like he was in a lot of pain. They couldn't get the cramp out. How about that for a bonfire, Mr. Winterack?
Yeah, that's a fire.
That's a fire. That's about a 10-foot high flame going over here on the side now.
Someone's going to burn your eyebrows off. You're within 5 feet of it. Cumber on his feet again, and he's going to be off to the races and into the end zone for a touchdown. Runs it 59 yards in from the 41-yard line into the end zone. And there's a guy that is feeling pretty good again after that cramp situation, and another Waupun Warrior down after that. But again, once he just had a little gap in there, Eric Cumber gone in the end zone from 59 yards out.
Amazing me a little bit that he's able to do that, come back from that severe cramping and then go on the sprint like he did. Seems to be fine now. He's walking, he's kind of jogging to the sideline. Not sure who this is that's down for Waupun.
That isn't our Mr. Gluten, or the one that was out there before that we were talking about, number 66, Stockwell. Maybe? See 60-something.
Yeah.
Can't sure
tell who it is.
Trainers being kept busy here tonight. This ballgame, a lot of stoppages of play. What is it, about 11 o'clock or something? 9:31. Feels like 11 o'clock. Pop would love to just come up with a win and move on to next week. And
he's getting up.
Stockwell.
Yeah, he's getting up under his own power.
Stockwell, the freshman out there, one of the only freshman they have listed on their list.
Flexing his left leg a little bit, but he looks like he's all right.
I think Liam Hopp was up on varsity too before, but I don't see him. He's believe a freshman.
Yeah,
I think.
it's always fun. Yeah, he is still on there, number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on mine anyway.
Okay.
We have different.
Yeah, we got different ones. This is the one I just got from Adrian.
All right. Kick is good. We're back to 11-point lead.
Yeah, 5:20 left. They scored a little too fast on that one for my liking. So now they're just back to 2 scores, and you never know what could happen in this ball game. Some strange things, some fumbles, interceptions. And we're going to keep it right here. 5:20 left. I want to thank our sponsors again for making our broadcast possible. And again, all the ads that you see on here, make sure you frequent those businesses. Thank them for supporting high school athletics. We certainly appreciate them and are glad we are able to bring these games to you here on Radio Plus. And my life has changed with the changing technology. I was just a radio guy just doing radio games until maybe the middle of the 2015-16. We started doing some playoff games, especially basketball games, like to get to state and things like that. But now it's just a thing. Everybody's doing it now, video streaming.
Well, upon anticipating an onside kick right here, you got the hands team in there.
Yeah.
There is 10 guys within in that 5-yard area where they're allowed to be.
And doing it again. Oh, and no, the Ripon's going to get it back. What are they going to do? Say, wow.
Said he was down, but it is in possession of Ripon.
Wow.
Wow, Raul
That's
is
terrible.
right.
And they get it at the 49-yard line of Waupun, and it looked like it was a bad, it almost hit one of the feet of one of the up linemen for Waupun, and then kind of a spinning attempt trying to haul it in. And Waupun's going to give it up, and that's why I said there's way too much time on the clock with all the crazy things going on. Yeah. Waupun turns it over on the onside kick, and Ripon will take over, only trailing by 11 with 5:17 left here in the ball game.
Yeah, plenty of time. Eric Cumber still in the game. Waupun running a few new bodies out there.
Sure some of the guys that we're bringing, getting some time.
I don't know we're missing people here. We don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 now. We're good.
Okay. So got all their starters out there, and Waupun's going to. The official still in there with 5:17 left, backs up, and here we go. Of course, the officials have to do things one official short. Cumber is taken down after about a 4-yard gain up to the 45-yard line of Waupun. Both teams have all their timeouts left. 5:05 and counting down in the ball game. Waupun only up by 11, 34-23, Ripon with the football.
A lot
crazy stuff.
Lots of tired and sore guys out there right now. You see a lot of guys kind of flexing legs and limping around. And
Mink is split out to the right now for the Ripon Tigers. And hand it again to Cumber up the middle. He's going to get a first down inside the 40 up to about the 38-yard line possibly. That's a first down for the Tigers. Keeps the clock moving.
Clock stops during when the chains are moved for a bit.
Moving again down to 4:32 left. Still in the time getting play called here. So pretty much the play is handed off to Cumber. It's in for quarterback number 12. They got to go back and forth. Jackson Nelson and hand it to Cumber around the right side. Bounces out, and good job. Only gets a yard in the play, but got away from a few tackles initially on that, but a good job finally taking him down at the end of that play.
That was Alsma on the tackle.
Definitely a guy we're going to be talking to at the end of the ball game. Should Waupun hang on for a victory here. Under 4 to play. Counting down. Second down and 9 now for the Ripon Tigers. Looking up the middle, and that is incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 3:42 left. It'll make it a third down and 9. It's hard when you're a running football team and not much of a passing game where you could maybe stop the clock or get big chunks of yards. That does stop it there, but you're still sitting at 9 yards out, now a third down.
Taking too much time off the clock, but There's always that onside kick. It's another thing you don't work on a lot in practice, so you.
Ripon almost got the other one. They were close to getting the other one that Waupun came up with. That's a completed pass up the middle, right around the first down marker. Battling to try to get up there is Dylan Martina.
Waupun saying they have the football, but it's not going to go their way.
We'll see where they're going to mark it right now is the big thing, where they're going to come up with the mark here. That looks maybe a little short. Be a fourth down and maybe less than a yard to go for a first down.
And that keeps the clock moving.
Yeah, bring all that down to 3:10 and counting down. So a fourth down. Two receivers out to the left right now. They're only trying to get that yard. Cumber's got it. He's going to get taken down, and he will not get it. Waupun will get the ball back. Big defensive stop in on that tackle. Sawyer Bruins again, about the fourth or fifth time I've seen him a big bear hug to the running back and takes him down. Nice job by the Waupun line to bend a little bit in the game but not break, and Waupun will get it back with 2:59 left in the game.
2 interceptions by Alsma, and then the big stop here on fourth down really pretty much sealed this game now. It's been fun. It's been crazy. It's been interesting. It's been riddled with unusual things. We had an official down for a while. We've had players down, cramping, some injuries. Man, what a game.
We'll definitely try to get some interviews. I believe we don't have the remote camera, but we'll figure something out here for either interviews in the booth or just outside of the booth. I can just stretch the headset out there.
Offsides on Ripon, jumping across.
Yeah, your big linebacker out there that's been having a great game, Steven Brunhofer. Anxious to get in there and put Waupun back, but no.
They're going to say
no.
One official overruled the other one and said no. Somebody in Waupun flinched.
Okay, so that puts it back 5 yards, makes it a first down and 15 for Waupun.
Yeah, the official that threw the flag on this side pointed offsides.
Yeah, a lot of things to talk about, I think, for the Waupun Warrior football team, and things to discuss about how things went here in the ball game, especially defensively, and even some offensive stuff. They wasn't quite flowing like they normally have had the last few weeks. To pass it out the right side over to Graham Gopal and crosses the 30, lowers his shoulder, gets himself up to about the 33, 34-yard line. Going to be about 6 yards short of a first down. Second down and about 6 yards to go.
It's a short passing game, and stay in bounds is just like a run. You know, that's the positive. Keep that clock ticking. Waupun needs a first down here, and they can finish this game.
Second down and 6 yards to go for the Warriors. 2:19 and counting down in the ball game, letting the clock run until he starts getting counted by the official. Actually, behind him is calling it. They used to be down the field. There we go. And now they're counting him down, so it's time to snap the ball. Gopalin takes it up the middle, and he gets himself a first down. Off to the races now, off to the 50, to the 40. 30-yard line. Graham Gopalin, one to beat, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown for Waupun. Waupun with a 66-yard touchdown run. Graham Gopalin breaking some tackles up the middle, cuts it out to the left, one guy to beat, makes it down the left sideline. Waupun puts this game away 40-23 with 1:53 left in the contest.
Gopalin was 7 yards in the first half on 2 carries. He did have a touchdown, but just like that, he's up over 100 yards again. Graham, he's working on him. Keeps his pace up. He's working at a 1,000-yard season. He's getting her done. I'll tell you that. He is special.
Someone asked if there's any word on the official. Well, all we know is that he's in the ambulance heading to the hospital right now. They've had him sitting out there for about 10 minutes or so, but they finally took him away quite a while ago now. Extra point is pulled, yanked left, no good. 1:53 left, but 40-23 now. The lead for Waupun. Second touchdown from 66 yards out. Logan Prawl did one earlier. with 7:34. There's been 4 touchdowns in the last 7 minutes and 34 seconds of this ball game. Crazy. Yeah, we'll just they'll keep it right here.
Gopalin with the vision again, able to pop that to the outside, and a lot faster than I thought he was. I tell you what.
Yeah, he's proved that to me last year already.
Man.
That kid's got some wheels and the instincts to bounce off from some tackles and just extend him into big gains like that. It's just amazing. He's
run away from people. Yeah, he's getting it done.
Chase in for kicking now because Eli Ewart was taken off the field on his own power, and looks like he had his arm in a bit of a sling, his right arm, maybe a shoulder or arm injury in his right arm. That's going to land and
go out of bounds.
Maybe out of bounds at the end of it. 1:53 left, and Ripon will take the ball over. Trailing now by 17. Big play there for Waupun, much needed to take that thought out of Ripon's head that they're going to come back in this game.
You and I can breathe a sigh of relief right now. We were getting a bit nervous.
I thought, man, there's a lot of time left, and then they got the ball back, and it was just a little scary.
Can't let this happen, but yeah.
We take it at the 35.
See Zeke Montanez coming out, senior. Well, playing time here for the Warriors. 1:53 left. See if Waupun can finish strong. Got a lot of some new bodies out there for Waupun.
Guys are tired, I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
it's been one of those punch you in the mouth type of games and a lot of physicality.
Oh, and that ball pops out of the hands of the running back, number 24, Leviticus Thompson.
I think Ripon recovered.
Yeah, he got back on it.
Leviticus Thompson recovered.
It'll be a 2nd down and 13 to go, and the clock is running down, and Waupun's going to go 3-0 on the season. And they'll be heading to Adams Friendship, who was one of the bottom teams in the conference last year, right down there with the Ripon Tigers at 1-6 in the conference last year. We'll see what Adams Friendship looks like when they meet them next week at Adams Friendship.
They were 0-2 coming into tonight in their non-conference schedule.
I don't know if they'll be the only 3-0 team on the season because they were the only 2-0 team in the conference the season coming in. Berlin got a loss over at Wyowega Fremont against a team that was only 500 last year. So it wasn't a team that was at state or anything like that. They got beat 41-40 in that game, in the first game of the season. So Berlin's got a loss already. So we'll see. Everything's wide open here in the conference. Number 30, Giovanni Torres coming out on the field now for Waupun, a sophomore. And here comes Mink. Cuts her back. It's chased from behind and taken down. Nice job catching up to him and getting the tackle on that one for the Warriors.
First down, Tigers.
Yeah, don't believe he's on my roster.
53 is not.
No, I don't have him.
Down to 18 seconds left. We'll get Waupun. Not a thing of beauty. Started out with a thing of beauty with that big kickoff return from 85 yards out from Graham Gopal, and Minks got it. Goes around the right side, being chased along the sideline. And he is knocked out of bounds with 3 seconds left in the game, right around the 25-yard line.
Witten Gluin on the touchdown saving tackle. Time for one. Oh, they're going to let the clock run.
We're going to let this down. Probably a good idea. Let's just get her done for the day. And Waupun's going to come up with a 40-23 victory here at home against the Ripon Tigers. A lot of points Waupun's been putting on the board so far this season. So another great offensive game for most of it for Waupun. Definitely some issues and some turnovers in the game. But we're going to take a break. Come back, and I'm going to go out and see if I can get a few interviews coming up in a few minutes and let Randy add up the stats. And we'll take a break right now. Back after this at the postgame show. Waupun wins 40-23. Waupun Warrior football on Radio Plus Sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All-Phase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
We are back here. I'm Randy Armgast. Steve Winterak's on the field trying to get some individual interviews, some individual stats. Graham Gopal, and they have him down for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chase Beam ended up in negative yards tonight, and Cody Callarud, 2 carries for 14 yards. We have in the passing game, Chase Beam 11 of 16, 237. Receiving, Logan Prall 6 for 201, Gopal 2 for 15, Closebor 1 for 4, Brendan Rediker for 9, and Caden Del Ponte for 12 on 1 catch. So we're going to step aside again, couple more breaks, and hopefully Winterak will be back for some commercials.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you sure do like to sneeze.
Where did I put the keys?
It's the dust in the air. You like to sneeze.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. We will get your air clean, system more efficient, and home safe. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Crack the window in here for a breeze.
Call Allphase so you don't sneeze.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. A nice victory for Waupun, taking care of business, getting the little brown jug. That's a kind of a nice little benefit of the game, and always beating Ripon is one of your main rivals, always a big thing. And we're going to talk to a few of the Waupun players right now after that nice victory, 40-23. Putting some points on the board so far this season, but we'll talk now to Wesley Kuntz. And Wesley, just talk about this game here today. There's definitely a Ripon team that wanted to come in and beat you guys badly, and just talk about what it was like there in the trenches.
Yeah, so they definitely came prepared this year. But thankfully, we've been on the grind also, and we were lucky enough to counter. We made adjustments, and we put more points up, and that's the game.
What kind of stands out in your mind in this game that you're going to have a memory from this ball game against the Tigers?
My last time playing this team, I got an interception. I got a few solo tackles, and a few tackle for losses. I'm happy with my performance. I'm happy with my team's performance. I couldn't wish for a better team.
What a great start to the season, 3-0. The only undefeated team in the conference. Berlin even lost a game already. So it looks like you guys are heading the right direction. Now you're taking a trip out to Adams Friendship, who I think they were 0-2 so far in the season. And it looks like things are going your way, and you could do some big things this season yet.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of weapons, like you guys heard from multiple teams, or from our other players. But, yeah, multiple weapons on defense and offense. So we are rolling and getting things done.
Well, Wesley, great game today. It was fun watching you play, man. And, like you said, you got to play against Ripon for your last time. So nice job, and enjoy the win. Have a nice weekend.
All right. Thank you. You too.
Okay, Wesley Coons joining us. And step up. A little bit awkward. We don't have our remote the mic out here today. So we're going to talk now with Cody Callerud. And did I say, were we saying that right?
Yeah, Cody Callerud.
Okay, just make sure we're saying that right, because we're saying your name a lot. So you just talk about your team. Had a few little glitches on the offense out there today, but you guys seem to overcome them with some nice defensive plays. And what side of the ball do you like playing on better?
I personally love defense. I mean, I love hitting people, so I get to do that way more on defense than I do offense. On offense, I mean, we definitely struggled second, third quarter, really came back fourth quarter. A lot of adjustments defensive-wise during halftime. I mean, just so much drilled in our heads, a lot of discipline linebacker-wise to just memorize plays and do your job so nobody gets injured and we win the game.
Yeah, you had a lot of adjustments out there, having a quality running back like they had out there too. That's always something you got to try to adjust to, and you guys did pretty good, I thought. Today you guys are making some big plays when you needed them, some nice turnovers, and also we love having you out there too. You're just that nice traditional fullback when you're out there too, just a straight up the field type of guy. Let's just if you're in my way, I'm going to run you over. So you got to enjoy that part of it too. I mean, even if it's offense, you're physical yet. So.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I mean, I just see people. I'm not the shifty type. I know that, so I just hit them and pray.
Yeah, just get out of my way. I'm going to run you over. So, but Cody, we love watching you play out there. Great both sides of the ball, and enjoy your weekend after a 3-0 season for the Waupun Warriors so far.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, Cody Callerud joining
us.
So, yeah, you too, Cody. We're going to talk to you probably a lot more this season.
Yeah, I hope so.
Next, here's the interview that I've been waiting for. The guy that had a couple big plays that when Waupun needed them, a couple interceptions, nice little run after that interception. And the second one, Timon Alsman. Timon. Man, just did a great job out there. Some nice interceptions, and talk about your opportunities they had out there for Waupun and getting the ball back in their hands and some key times in the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. We had a plan where we'd blitz. I don't know.
Now, did you get your interview lessons from Naomi? I remember Naomi was a little nervous the first time she got interviewed. Then she was like an expert. An expert out there,
I'm
but
just like her, not very good at talking.
No, I think we're going to be mentioning your name quite a bit. Just what Waupun needed at the time, and how did that feel to get that interception and run it back? I mean, you're jumping over guys and making the move, and you maybe 20 yards up the field here. That felt pretty good.
Yeah, felt good. My blockers were blocking. I was hitting the holes.
Yeah,
worked like it should have.
I think we're going to have fun watching you out there on the football. What's your favorite sport to play?
Definitely football.
Yeah, definitely football. Yeah. That's what I heard. I know
sure.
Dad said maybe he wants you always to be a basketball guy, but I think you belong there in the football field. But congratulations, a great game. Enjoyed the nice victory.
Thank you.
Okay. Timon Alsma joining us. So we got somebody else behind me. So here we go. Another guy we mentioned his name quite a bit in the ball game, Braden Krause, physical player here for Waupun. And just thoughts about this game against Ripon. What does it mean to you to knock off the Ripon Tigers in this game?
It's definitely a big deal. I mean, I grew up watching this team, and it was one of the teams, and it was always game to go to, the jog, and finally being able to be a part of that. I missed last year from an injury, and this year it was an awesome experience. I mean, definitely a physical team, talented team.
Well, it looks like you guys got, when you got things going out there, you got some pretty good guys up on the line there and some good physical players out there for Waupun defensively. And where do you think this team could go? You're 3-0 in the season. Everybody's got a loss in the conference except for Waupun. And thoughts on what's the goal for Waupun and how far they could go here at the end of the season?
Oh, I mean, we definitely have the talent. I mean, we have the talent to go really far. I mean, our goal is conference, and from there we just keep building. I mean, as a team, that's something we hear every day is if we want conference, we got to fight.
Right.
We can't let up go easy.
Okay, well, impressive way to close it out here at the end for the guys. You bent a little bit but didn't break, and you got yourself a 3-0 season going on. So, hey, enjoy the weekend and being 3-0, and we'll be at your game at Adams Friendship next week. So good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, and talking to Braden Krause again. And that's it pretty much here from Waupun. They win 40-23. They're undefeated. They're 3-0 on the season. And Randy and I, first we got to get the map out, and I love Google or the GPS so I can try to find out where Adams Friendship is. They play at Adams. They play at I don't know. But we're going to find that football field next week, and we'll have that game for you 7 o'clock next week, Friday at Adams Friendship. Undefeated Waupun winning tonight against Ripon. They win the Little Brown Jug, and they'll have themselves a pretty nice weekend coming up. Thanks for joining us tonight. This has been Waupun Warrior Football on Radio Plus Sports.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Burhags Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmson Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,